Hello, everyone, and welcome in. It's time once again for Hockey Night here in Florence. Your Dee IceCats tonight hosting an opponent we haven't seen yet this year. It's time for the Danbury Hat-Tricks to come to town. Happy New Year, everybody. Tom Callahan here with you, joined by Joanne Bethea. Joanne, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's crazy. I can't believe we're already through the first half of the season.
I know. It went by so quickly.
It does go quick. And you know what? We talk a lot about what goes on with this Dee IceCats team. There's been some up, there's been some down. But tonight is kind of an interesting way to push the reset button. A Danbury Hat-Tricks team we haven't seen. They play in the other division, but they're here for 3 in a row. So, you know, for the guys, I know one win in the last 9 or so, it's kind of a bit of a struggle, but it's kind of nice to hit that reset button and say, hey, heading into the new year, we have our chance to go in on the right foot.
Well, that one win was against Athens, which is a big win, and it was also here at home in front of a record crowd. So I think that really lit a fire under the guys, and seems like it did because Coach Gary was telling us at the beginning of this week they had a really good practice. The guys seem to be listening. I know he likes to say that they're skillful guys but stubborn, but I think they're starting to buy into the culture that Coach Gary is selling to them.
Well, not only that, but when you think about that in front of that record crowd, I want to talk about that for just a moment. The hockey community here in PD is back. They know the team's back. They're excited about it. Now they're starting to show up, which is traditional, right? Attendance after Christmas tends to start going up, but already setting a franchise record, almost 4,700 fans. Nowhere to go but up, right?
As someone from the PD area who grew up watching the old team, it is really nice to see the team back. I know the community is more than happy to have the team, or to have hockey back in the PD area.
Absolutely. So we have tonight's New Year's Eve game, and then, of course, Friday, Saturday into the new year. I can't believe we're already coming up on 2026. We are going to celebrate New Year's Eve here, hopefully with a big win tonight and 3 points for the Dee IceCats. We've got head coach Gary Graham coming up for you in just a little bit. Joanne's going to join me throughout the broadcast as well. So stay tuned. We've got plenty more coming your way. This is the Powers Properties pregame show on IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Stanley Steamer. Stanley Steamer of Florence provides professional deep cleaning services and comprehensive care for a cleaner, healthier home. Butler's Men's Shop, your one-stop shop for men. Everything from tuxedos and suits to sportswear, we have it all. Integrative Health Solutions, your partners in health.
Life happens on your floors, but when dirt, spills, and messes take over, it's time to call the experts. Stanley Steamer of Florence provides a deep cleaning technology that removes dirt and allergens, leaving your floors fresh and spotless. Breathe easier and enjoy a cleaner, healthier home with Stanley Steamer. Call or visit us online today. Stanley Steamer, your home deserves it. In today's world, first impressions matter. Step into a realm of sophistication at Butler's Fine Men's Clothing. From timeless tuxedos and elegant suits to refined sportswear, Butler's offers a collection that defines class and confidence. Embrace the tradition, experience the luxury, and stand out with style. Butler's Fine Men's Clothing, where every stitch speaks volumes.
At Integrative Health Solutions, your health is our top priority. With our multimodal, polytherapeutic approach, we offer a wide range of services tailored just for you. From chiropractic adjustments to nutritional counseling and innovative therapies like low-level laser and dry needling, we are here to enhance your well-being. Take charge of your health with Integrative Health Solutions. Visit us today and discover a healthier you.
Dal Massimo Ristorante Italiano, where culinary passion meets the art of hospitality. Established in 2010, our restaurant was born out of a love for authentic flavors and a commitment to providing our guests with a memorable dining experience. At Dal Massimo, we believe that food is more than just sustenance. It's a celebration of culture and community. Whether you're here for a cozy dinner, a festive celebration, we look forward to serving you.
No matter which sport clips you walk into, you'll know it's special, and just for you. Our stylists don't guess your best cut. They are experts in men's and boys' hair. Our cutting zone has all the basics in specialized equipment, from our comfortable cutting chairs to an array of specialized cutting tools and clippers. we got you covered. Visit Sport Clips of Florence today, located at 1940 Hoffmeyer Road, Suite D. We are the pros in men's hair.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here before tonight's game. We're joined by head coach Gary Graham. Gary, thanks for joining us. We're back at it again here in not even a weekend set. You got 3 and 4 days coming up against the Danbury Hat-Tricks. I know we talked about it a little bit on the coaches show, but one thing I didn't really ask you, is there any difference when you play maybe back-to-back on a weekend versus knowing you've got 3 and 4 coming up as far as a physical preparation?
Well, I think, obviously with tomorrow being New Year's Day, the rink's closed. The boys are going to get a nice, needed kind of day off tomorrow. So both teams can exert themselves and then kind of rest tomorrow and then get ready to go. More of a traditional kind of Friday, Saturday, what they're used to. We'll have a Friday morning skate and then be ready to go. So again, I think the boys would prefer to play 3 and 4 as opposed to having extra practice, to be honest with you, this time of the year.
Yeah, that's interesting because, we think, practice is essential. You get to a point, but is there a point in the year where are you always teaching? Are you always introducing new things, or is it reinforcement at this point?
It's a lot of reinforcement. There are definitely some things that we worked on Monday's practice plan. Yesterday was a lot of flow, trying to work on our scoring, our lack of scoring chances we've been generating, I should say, as of late, trying to get to the net, working more of our concepts off the rush. But, once you start getting to the dog days of January, February, you're going to start playing more games, and then you got to watch your kind of practice reps.
Is there an impetus on you as a coach to keep things fresh for these guys at this time of the year?
Yeah, you always want to keep things fresh. I think it's things can get stale. It's a long season, a lot of practices. I always like to surprise the guys and do different random things throughout the year. Maybe bring the boombox out on the bench and play music randomly or something like that. Just kind of shocking all the system. Just kind of spice things up. And sometimes we might start practice with a small area game, get the compete going. There's different things as a coach you can do to kind of spice things up throughout the season. But you're also obviously trying to manage rest and making sure that they're ready to go for the game.
Well, and it is a game against a Danbury team that we haven't seen it all this season. You talked a lot about focusing inward, but I know you said, all right, Monday night is when I'm going to look at my tape and kind of look at Danbury. Yeah. What have you seen?
Well, I think they're very opportunistic with their older guys. There's a lot of guys on this team, the Johnny Louises, Noah Robinsons. There's some experience that could really hurt you. They kind of remind me of Carolina with their depth. They got some good young guys, but then they got these older guys that have been around that really know how to hurt you. And if you give them time and space, they got great shots. They can really get on top of you. And they do a good job of getting to the net. So our box outs, our net front presence has got to be good. Well,
and talking about that, trying to establish that for you as a team. What's important for you to get that going right away?
Well, again, we talked about on Monday, the group's been a little stubborn in certain regards, and, we've been a little perimeter this year for my liking. We have to get inside. We got to get inside their D. We got to get behind their D, and we got to get to their goaltender, make them uncomfortable. So, again, we got to get pucks to the net, not miss the net with our shots, and also create second chances around the net.
You were talking about that, too, not missing the net, like hit the net with those shots. You said you were trying to do a few more skill drills and things like that this week to get the guys shooting more and hitting the rectangle.
Yeah, exactly. It's sometimes just reminding guys, this might seem such a weird thing to say, but, every time, especially as a forward or D, when you go out and practice, you should have something in mind that you want to work on. A lot of guys just think practice, just go out there, go through the reps, get your hour of work in, and then you're done. You should have something you're working on. So if you're forward not scoring, Tommy, what I say is, hey, listen, every time you shoot today, shoot low blocker, shoot low glove. Pick a spot that you want to try to shoot for, get your head up, locate it, and work on your game. Like that way you constantly, every rep, you're trying to work on something.
Let's wrap it all up then with keys to the game for tonight.
Keys to the game, again, going to be discipline. Discipline for sure. We want to make sure that we're not taking these dumb penalties that we've been taking that have been hurting us, taking away momentum from us. And then, of course, we want to make sure that we're opportunistic with our scoring chances. And then get to the net.
All right, Gary, thanks for joining us. Best of luck and Happy New Year.
All right, thanks. Happy New Year, Tom.
All right, we're back with the drop of the puck in just a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by Evening Shade Incorporated. Trusted team with over 2 decades of experience. Gorget Distilling Company. Revolutionize your spirit. The law office of W. James Hoffmeyer. Serving South Carolina since 1992. Kimbrell's Furniture. Affordable home furnishings. Evening Shade has been serving the Florence area for over 20 years. As a 3M and Suntech authorized dealer, the Evening Shade team is qualified and ready to help you with your project. Whether it's residential window tinting, paint protection film for your vehicle, commercial signage, or vehicle wraps, we can do it all. Evening Shade Incorporated. Trust a team with over 2 decades of experience.
Gorget is a local craft distillery based in Lugoff, South Carolina, producing rum, vodka, whiskey, and bourbon in small batches. Founded in 2015 by 3 local gentlemen, Gorget has a fine line of handmade, local spirits. No matter what you desire, we have something for you. Isn't it about time you revolutionize your spirit? Visit us online at gorgetdistilling.com.
At the Law Office of W. James Hoffmeyer, we strive to help our clients in whatever situation they are facing. Whether you need help with criminal law, personal injury, or family law, our hard-working team will assist you throughout the process with compassion and integrity. Our goal is to always provide our clients with outstanding representation and advocacy throughout their case. The Law Office of W. James Hoffmeyer, serving South Carolina since 1992.
At Kimbrell's, we believe that you deserve furniture that's as unique as your family. From comfortable sofas and love seats to chairs, tables, rugs, entertainment centers, and recliners you'll never want to leave. We have everything you need to create the living room of your dreams. Check out the Kimbrell's website for inspiration or stop by and see everything for yourself.
We are live at Zapata's Grill on the IceCats Broadcast Network. Let's see what the IceCats are ordering.
I want quesadilla, California. I want fajitas cocoon. I get burrito from Terra. Frijoles refritos.
Here comes the food. Teamer with a double liner for elbowing. Zapata's Grill, a preferred restaurant partner of the PD IceCats. Teamer, how'd you feel about the food?
Timur approved.
Paula PD!
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
National anthem in the books before tonight's game. Tom Callahan, Joanne Bethea here with you as we're getting ready to go. Happy New Year, everybody. My resolution is to call more winning hockey games.
I like that one.
That's what I'm going with for now. So let's take a quick look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Seminar Brewing. And your starting goaltenders tonight, Ricardo Gonzalez getting the nod in net for the IceCats, 5-7-0-3. With an .880 save percentage, 3.19 goals against average. He's opposed by Kyle Penton, 1-3-0-0, .890 and a 4.10. And we're keeping an eye. Let's see who comes out to start here. It'll be Jurgenite and Popov defensively. And then up front, looks like it's going to be Dennis Zaitchik, centering Nick Gullo and Vadim Prolov. Hop off at his sweet silky mitts back there, and the highly skilled Jake Jurgenite will end up with the puck and feed it over to Popov. We're underway up the right side. That one sent down. Will it be an early icing? No, they wave it off. Into the right side corner. Here's Gullo up after it. Danbury will control. They try to play it up the near side. It's kept in at the left point. Gullo with a long shot, scooped up off the ice, and that is held for an early whistle by Penton. First chance coming, just 12 seconds, actually 20 seconds into the hockey game. My eyeballs are still adjusting. We just got new lighting in here, and it's wonderful. The ice is very bright, but when you come from complete black, it takes a second sometimes, right?
As you like to say, retina burning.
Yeah, the retina. We had to deal with that with the lights in the pregame show, but it makes us look good. Well, it makes you look good at least. So Danbury ends up with the face-off here. They'll try to clear it out. It gets to the line. Rivers could not hold it in. Out to center, Shernick poking at it. Razalov moving it along. Rivers back, a little flip in front, but that's cleared to the line and again out to center by Danbury. Houston Wilson on the right wing, tried to push that one deep, chopped it in front, a shot, and that one deflected off the defender in front of the net there. Looked like Legkov got in the way. And around the rim it comes and out to center. Ends up all the way back into the PDM. Both teams are going to change it up here. Rupsov up on the forecheck here. The puck played away from him, tipped down. They say no icing here. Deflected past center. And it'll be played around to the near side. Crom, outlet onto the left wing. That one is poked away from Ruiz before he could get to it. Puck ends up in that far side corner. Now loose behind the net, onto the near side. Rupsov centering attempt, a shot blocked by traffic. Rebound ends up at the point, not out of danger yet. Danbury looking for their first offensive chances of the game here. Ruiz throwing it around to the far side corner. Crom racing over after it. PD with a chance to clear. Out it goes. Chasing after it, Movali. Watched by Lord. Plays it away from him up on the right wing side. It's kept in there by Bedard. And now a chance in the wing. Frolov tried to center. It drifts in on goal and once again will be held by Penton. So we get another whistle here early on. And, you know, Joe, I was kind of wondering what we were going to see. Two teams that haven't seen each other this year. How much of a feeling out process is there going to be? But it looks like PD has put the hard hat on and they're coming to work.
Well, I know one thing is that Coach Gary talked about how his guys seem to be pass first kind of guys. So it was really refreshing to see them coming out and shooting immediately.
Well, they don't get a shot off of that draw as it ends up with Danbury taking the puck out to center. They're going to come up the right wing side, toss it on into the corner. PD with an outlet to center off the stick of Gullo. And Danbury on the regroup here. Little pitch and catch in the neutral zone. It's PD's turn to throw it in. Jurgenite from center. Chasing back after it, Susinski around to the far side. Big hit there at the point by Popov. Puck stays in. A shot, right pad save. Rebound, quick shot, and another stop. Good back-to-back saves by Penton there. The rebound chance for Gullo right on the doorstep. Jurgenite steps up and puts the shoulder into Frondudo as now PD, actually both teams going for the change here. Rivers trying to take advantage, pushing it up on the left side. Here's Houston Wilson, spins to the backhand, curls back up looking for help. High slot to his right. Rister blocked on the way through. Cleared ahead by Danbury. And now the puck drifting down, trying to get in for a chance there, but tied up was Legkov. He's the leading scorer on this team. And is top 5 in the league in a couple of categories. We'll talk about him more in a minute. He ends up with it again, dumps it in from center, and it's again Gonzalez out to cut it out behind the net, but he's pressured immediately by Belfay. Puck poked to the left point. And it does roll out over the blue line. PD will bring it ahead. Here's Wilson, right side in. Wrist shot, and the save there. Held against the body by Penton. As he drops into the butterfly, 3:22 into this first period. Scoreless so far, but I do like it. Shoot first mentality, A+. It's nice to see. See if they can pick something else up off the draw here. Chance Adrian directing traffic out there. Tied up on the circle. He feeds it back up top to the point. Shot coming in, missed the net there. Bedard maybe looking for a tip in front instead. Bouncer up the left side is kept in by Carl. Carl draws back into the lineup here tonight. TJ Prexler out. Danbury looking to move that puck around the wall. Down the ice it goes. Hustling back after it, McGill Diaz. There's no icing here. He tries to curl away up the wall, send that puck towards center. And now Danbury ahead left side. Here's a chance for Carl. Carl rubbed out on the wall. Kanderka to center with it. Trying to get through a bunch of blue jerseys. Couldn't quite pull it off. And PD ends up coming back the other way. Lord on the left side with a long wrister and a glove save there by Penton. I'll tell you what, Penton seems content to just freeze the puck at every opportunity.
Yeah, and I know one thing that Coach Gary told us is that he's been getting a lot of feedback from his captains and some of the more veteran guys. And I think one person that they missed was Houston Wilson. He, was out for just one game, but I think just being gone because he went to a graduation, he brings the energy and I think encourages guys to, take the shot if they have the opportunity to take it.
Chance right there off the face-off, and again another freeze. Face-off again to the right of the Hat Tricks net. One back to the point. Jurgenite with a shot. And again, a catch and hold here by Penton. Boy, they're just ticking down this clock slowly here. At this rate, we will finish at midnight.
I had a feeling that knowing these two teams and their style of play, that this is how this game was going to go.
Well, I don't know. Well, let's see if PD off this sustained zone time. They've had some scoring chances here. Let's see if they can put one away. First goal early at home. Just what the doctor ordered, but right now Danbury has a chance to lift one down. They do. Here's a race for it. They wave off icing. Into the corner, a centering attempt. Well, went past Ruiz and now turned right the other way by Gullo. Feeds it across. Wanted Frolov, but that was intercepted at center. Puck loose there is dumped in. Far side corner, pop off. Nosey has a trailer, throws it up the wall. Gullo between the skates. Jurgenite back towards Gullo. He'll carry it on into the Hat Tricks end. Right side, Gullo slips through one check, loses the puck behind the net, continues on after it though. Looking for help from Zajac, plays it around left side to Rivers. Rivers with the left pointer, Shernock moving to his right, feeds it across Razilov with a wrister. Off a stick, didn't make it to the net. Clearing attempt, now turned over, here's Rivers in with a chance, and he set it just up over top of the glove. Cleared back the other way, oh look out, almost too many men there, but now a chance in front, poked away by Gonzalez, as moving up on that was Legkov. Boy, he's always sniffing around that puck. Keep an eye on number 91 for Danbury. And now that one will go back the other way. Behind the net, Gonzalez trying to play it back around. Razilov onto the far side, turned it over. Frandudo from the point, a shot. That one hit a shin pad on the way in, ends up in the corner glass. Right now, PD trying to regroup here and move this puck ahead. At center, Wilson turned it over. Back in comes Danbury up the left side, but it leaked off the stick of Robinson there. That allows PD to push it back out. And ahead to Rivers on the left side. He's got Wilson going to the net. Rivers looking on the left wing, feeding it up top. And it's dumped into the corner by Miguel Diaz. A centering attempt. Didn't make it through, cleared out and down. And now Danbury quickly up the left side, but a nice recovery by Miguel Diaz. What a great read there. He knew he had Legkov hovering behind him. Drop back in that coverage to take him out. Push back into the IceCats zone. Bedard around to the right side. Lord turn it away to center. Danbury toss it back in again. They'll head for a change here. 6.5 into this first period. No score. Happy New Year, everybody. Hockey night at Florence Center. It's tipped into the right side corner. Carl going in after it. And now back the other way comes Danbury. The Hat Tricks racing up the left wing side. Off-angle chance. Nope, pass slid in front instead by Kanderka. And turn the other way, Carl moving in as Adrian with him. Carl down the left wing corner, centers, and that went through everybody and all the way out of the zone. Jurgenite will throw it in on goal. That one is sticked aside, picked up by Susinski. PD changing now and behind the play as well, as Danbury will dump it in. Gonzalez out to leave it behind the net for Popoff. Gullo ahead, and Zajac chasing it down, and that one no icing. Played away in the backhand by Legro to the left point. Long shot coming in, and a save made. Rebound is free. Puck behind the net. Out to the right side, PD controlling. Fed to the right point, Popoff to the left side, and that one too hot to handle there. Jurgenite tried to turn it back in, and it gets tipped out of play. Finally, we get to our first break of the period here. 7:41 into a scoreless first period. So far, it's a lot of IceCats pressuring, but no goals to speak of. This is IceCats hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. Evening Shade has been serving the Florence area for over 20 years. As a 3M and SunTech authorized dealer, the Evening Shade team is qualified and ready to help you with your project. Whether it's residential window tinting, paint protection film for your vehicle, commercial signage or vehicle wraps, we can do it all. Evening Shade Incorporated. Trust a team with over 2 decades of experience.
Del Massimo Ristorante Italiano, where culinary passion meets the art of hospitality. Established in 2010, our restaurant was born out of a love for authentic flavors and a commitment to providing our guests with a memorable dining experience. At Del Massimo, we believe that food is more than just sustenance. It's a celebration of culture and community. Whether you're here for a cozy dinner, a festive celebration, we look forward to serving you.
Back here on IceCats Hockey, Tom Callahan here with you as we are back to action here. The puck sliding slowly back into the IceCats end. Zajac trying to play it up the left side. He was picked up immediately. Chernak put it right to the side of his own net. Razilov spins away from one. Left wing Zajac trying to move that one out. Can't. And now it'll be Chernak stretching for it. Tried to lead that rush. Zajac following him up. Ruiz forcing the turnover back into the right wing side. Legkov. There's a shot. A blocker. Save made by Gonzalez. Puck behind the net. We got a broken stick on the play. That belongs to Zajac. Long wrister floats wide. Gonzalez paddles the rebound away off the end wall. Puck tied up in the far side corner. PD out the near wing with it. Left side, chipped off the glass and ahead. Frolov trying to chase it down. Not enough gas for icing there. Frolov getting to it. They tie it up on that left side. Patrick's out with it. Cleared around there by Tukane, but now pinned up on the right half wall. Another attempt at a clear. Hits a body. Doesn't leave the zone. Wilson trying to keep it in. It goes off Rivers. Rivers feeds it to Wilson. High slot. Works around one. Left side. Leaves left point. Miguel Diaz up top. There's a shot coming in. And Spagarin's attempt is gloved and held by Penton. Faceoff will stay to the right of the Hat Tricks net. 9:08 into the first. Wilson in for the face-off here, looking to win it on his right side back to the top of the circle. Instead, it is Danbury able to pull that one back. Susinski spins away and plays it back onto the near side away from Spagarin. Hat-Tricks will bring it ahead. Puck goes to the far side. Dot. That one is turned over. It goes off the skate of Rivers. He'll go right side. Spagarin tried to turn back for it, but instead turned over. Robinson on the near side. And that one thrown in again. A bouncer. Ooh, dangerous bounce off the stanchion. Came to the front of the net, but Miguel Diaz able to anticipate that. Place it ahead to Adrian. Adrian driving the right side. Into the corner. Feeds it around onto the left wing. Up the wall. Danbury will try to reverse to the far side. Fennell with the puck tipped on there. Belfay got it out to center, but right back in comes Adrian. Adrian doesn't have much help. Puts it around the wall behind the net. Mates are changing here. Now Carl joins the attack. Trying to get up on the forecheck. Lord over there looking to help him. Puck hasn't left the zone, though, and now it's shoved out. Tipped back down by Adrian once again. No icing. And Danbury tried to clean it out. They cannot. Puck ends up in that left side on the wall. A backhand chip this time. Ovalle gets it just over the line. Fired right back in by Jurgenite on a bouncer. Fennell on the left wing, playing it ahead, but Popoff right there with it. Slides it up, and it ends up with Carl just in over the blue line. He leaves into space. Jurgenite, left side, wrist shot, save made, and the rebound scooped up again by Penton. 9:15 to go in the first. Just past the halfway mark, still looking for the first goal of the game. Back with more in a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
Do you love disc golf? Smiling Skull Disc Golf is a pro shop for disc golfers of all skill levels and budgets. We carry hundreds of discs from many different manufacturers, including plastic glow discs for those winter evening rounds. Whether you have been birdie hunting for years or you're seeking your first putter, our knowledgeable staff can help find the perfect disc for you. We also carry carts, bags, retrievers, grip enhancers, and more. Smiling Skull Disc Golf, where customers are valued and we seek to find you eternal happiness.
Hey, grab me one too.
Just past the halfway mark here of period number 1. Tom Callahan here with you. Joanne Bethea will rejoin us in just a little bit. Joanne pulls double duty here in the arena as well. She also hosts a lot of things in-game and in the intermission, so she definitely gets her steps in, that's for sure. Sometimes I feel like she's got to go all the way to Minsk and then back to Saskatchewan, and then she's able to come back. On to the right side. The IceCats will bring it in as that one is thrown around behind the net. Ends up in the far side corner here of the Danbury zone. Susinski after it. And a bouncing puck in the circle into the slot. Zajac with a shot, and that one ends up right in the body there of Penton. Zajac didn't get everything on that. That one kind of fluttered in towards the net. Face off to the right of the Hat-Tricks. Goal is one back, and Danbury controlling here. They'll try to exit the zone here. Tukane on the near side does get it out to center. Now pushed all the way in from center by the Hat-Tricks. Ends up in the near corner. Shernock playing it along. Bouncer there, Gullo, and offside or a hand pass? What do we get the whistle for? Well, now the linesman and the ref are going to confer. Thought it might have been a hand pass. Gullo. Whatever it is, Nick Gullo's arguing his case. Face-off comes outside the PD blue line. Danbury controlling the face-off. They dump it in, have to tag up, however, as they jumped in early. Bedard on the far side gets a puck to the line, cleared to an open wing, near side. Yeah, Miguel Diaz behind the net. Bedard pressured back there on the forecheck here by Newberg. Wilson trying to scoop that one out. Puck ends up towards the left point, and it's cleared down the ice. Return pass is once again deflected. No icing until PD on the regroup. IceCats will bring it ahead. Rivers in over the line to Wilson, offside. A little late on that whistle, but
offside IceCats.
7:56 to go in this first period. And first period action brought to you by your area GMC dealers. Good crowd on hand here tonight once again. If you were not at the last home game before Christmas there against the Athens Rock Lobsters, that was a record-setting crowd for this first-year franchise. 4,689 fans, almost 4,700 folks here at Florence Center. And boy, it's been great to be part of the return to hockey here to the PD area. Back in on the right side, Danbury in with a shot, save made, and Gonzalez will gobble that one up. And now, well, that was not much in the way of shoving. Noah Robinson came to the crease to explore what was going on and was removed. Face off to the left of Gonzalez. Adrian in against Robinson. One back into the near side corner. Danbury keeping it there. Robinson side of the net. Gonzalez with a glove save. A rebound cleared but not out. Shot coming in from the point. That hit a body in front. Nice block there as Bedard gets in the way. Now another chance for the point. Deflected in on Gonzalez, and he holds on. A good stop there on a redirect. That shot was going to the goaltender's right and then got tipped back a little bit. He had to adjust, but was able to make the save and hang on to it. Face off once again to the left of Gonzalez. Zajac in there for it this time, and he wins it back cleanly. Jurgenite has a moment up the glass, left side, a little too far ahead there. Frolov will beat the play in, though, no icing. Left side corner, here's Gullo. Zajac chasing it behind the net. Around to the right wing, pop-off down for the point. That one is cleared out. Was it? It's that going to be delay a game? Let's see. Danbury, of course, is claiming it was tipped. And there's going to be a quick conversation here. And it is going to be a delay game penalty. So for the first time, PD's going to the power play. On to that Chick-fil-A power play, 12:48 time of the call. IceCats power play this year, 22%. That is fifth in the league. 81.8 on the kill, also fifth for the hat tricks. They haven't put a number up yet. I didn't see who went to sit in the box there for the delay. And we're going with the power play here. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, it is Belfay who got nailed for that. Danbury starts with a clear. They're going to send it on down the ice. Well, first power play of the game for either side. Let's see if PD can cash in on it. They step up the right side. Wilson leaving it off of the point. Lord getting it up top. And now back to the right side. Here's Lord. Shot coming in on goal. The save made. And it's held there by Penton. 6:40 to go here. The first shots are 9-3. And Joe rejoining us here in the booth. I mean, you look at this, you look at that, you look at the power play here. The shots on goal already, 5-on-5, look pretty good. You got to feel good about PD getting the first power play of the game here. Scoring chances should follow.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the percentages, the IceCats are 22% when it comes to power play, scoring during a power play. And, you know, so let's hope that the stats live up to, and they actually score here.
Face-off will be to the left once again to the Danbury goal, and it's controlled up top. Here's Rivers to his left. He's got a man draped on him, leaves it off the left point, McGill Diaz. On to the right side. They'll go to work setting it up here. Carl across ice. Rivers a shot, and that one found the glass. Carl on the rebound right half wall. Back down the boards with it. Tried to feed it into the corner, turned over, knocked out of the air, but not enough there as it gets just over the line. Rivers on it. He'll leave it off McGill Diaz. In on the left wing. Circles up high. Left side for Rivers. Rivers ran into traffic, and the puck is cleared out. IceCats will change up the power play units here. Under 6 to go in the first period. Still looking for the first goal, but the shots now into double digits for PD as they attack in on the right wing side. And they'll go to work setting it up once again. Carl. Left side, Rivers. Played around behind the net, tied up over there. PD trying to work this puck around. Danbury's pretty aggressive on their penalty kill. They are just absolutely all over them and really trying to pressure them to make quick decisions here. But time winding down to this power play. Here's McGill Diaz on the right side. And he'll flip it to the side of the net. Spagarin looking up top. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Tries the right wing side. And the PD power play comes to a close. Cross ice feed though. Shernock down for the left point. Can't get a shot away. He'll sweep it deep. Carl puts it up towards the point. Razilov cutting to his left. Wrister through traffic. And that one just off the tip of the blocker. Now put right back in front of bouncing puck. Another chance. That one hit a leg and ends up in the far corner. Boy, Carl had a chance at some open net on the far side, but one of the Danbury defenders just got in the way as the puck deflects out. 4:47 to go in the first. No score. Back with more in just a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
McLeod Health is committed to helping you obtain a healthy lifestyle and improve your overall health. Medically trained in the areas of fitness and nutrition, we can help you reduce your risk for certain diseases and live a long, healthy life through fitness and wellness programs, community health education, and 2 medically based wellness centers. McLeod Health is with you on your journey to better health. Discover a new you at McLeod Health and Fitness Centers.
Get ready to savor the flavors of our long-standing family recipes bursting with authenticity and love. Indulge in the vibrant colors and aromas that create a fiesta for your senses with every bite. Your journey through our menu is a delicious adventure guided by tradition and the freshest ingredients Mother Earth has to offer. Come join us at 842 Woody Jones Boulevard in Florence. Order online at margaritasmexicanrestaurants.com. Margaritas. Experience the love in every bite.
And we are back here. IceCats hockey. First period action brought to you by your GMC area dealers. Tom Callahan, Joanne Bethea here with you. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're doing well out there. You're going to hear me say this a million times in the broadcast tonight, but I absolutely mean it. Please don't drink and drive. Face-off coming up to the left of the Hat Tricks goal. And the face-off won back by PD. Again, they start with control. Razalov to the right side, a shot, and that one wide on the stick side. Left point, held in there by Chernak. Up high to his right, Lord turning, shot through traffic, and a glove save there. And I'll tell you what, Penton looks pretty cool in there. He's not panicking. There's no panic as far as he's concerned. Like, he just, okay, I'll find my way around the traffic. I will see the puck coming in. It'll be just fine. That's
definitely the emotions that you want to see from your goalie. Cool,
unfortunately, it's their goalie.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we have the
That's
same.
That's why I said your, not meaning your goalie. But
right. The goalie. But, I mean,
the bad guy goalie.
Ricardo Gonzalez can be absolutely the same way. And there's a quick shot. Oh, off the crossbar by Danbury, back the other way. And now it ends up at the right point, over for a one-time chance. That hit a body in front, ends up in the glass. Chernak on the loose puck. Danbury, little quick strike out of nowhere here. Haven't seen much offensively from the Hat-Tricks, but that was a dangerous start to that shift. Left side, did Carl get a tip on it? He did not. That's icing. 4 minutes exactly to go in this first period.
You finally got an icing call.
Oh, yeah, I got one right. Thanks for pointing that out.
You're welcome.
Well, I feel good about that now.
What a way to end the new year.
I know,
the
right?
Old
To
year,
finally,
going into the new year.
To finally be right about an icing call. I've arrived.
I don't know if it was always that you were wrong.
I'm going to break out the bayon and play a tune. I'm excited. Puck moved ahead onto the right side. Here comes Carl moving into the right wing corner. Adrian up there with him. And now it's clear to the left point. Here's Jurgenite in. Wrist shot, and that one is waffle boarded away. Whoa, wee-wah into the netting. Oh, my goodness. I love that PD's getting so many shots on goal right now.
Yes, it's like I said earlier in the game, it's refreshing because normally our guys are pass-first kind of guys, and Coach Gary all season has been saying, if there's an opportunity to shoot, go for it. So looks like they're taking his advice.
At the left point, Jurgenite keeping it in. Puck to the side of the net. Rivers tried to work that one up top. Had it taken away, unfortunately. Tomasi to center. He runs into Jurgenite. Pretty good collision right there as it's played back down and pop off. Will reset things here.
I know we're only into the first period, but I'm surprised at the lack of aggression from either side.
I have a thought about that. Danbury looking to bring this ahead, and I kind of wondered if Danbury on the road might try to set a tone here as they have a scoring chance. A shot, Gonzalez to his right, and he makes the save on that wrister and hangs on. And that was a good scoring chance right there for Tukane jumping in on that left wing side, but you wonder about that, right? Because a road team just getting off the bus, a lot of times we hear about the bus legs, and Danbury's a long way away. They had to travel to come in. Do you want to get going first, or do you want to set a tone first when you're on the road like this? And these two teams only see each other these 3 games. This is it. So, get familiar real quick. This is all you've got.
I think I'm just surprised because both teams kind of sit in a similar situation of being aggravated, maybe, with their win-losses, just how the season has gone so far, and right now is the turning point that you need. So I'm just surprised at how cool, calm, and collected a majority of the players seem to be.
That's okay. Give it time. Give it time. We won't be saying this on
Saturday. I probably
Saturday.
just jinxed it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We will not be saying this on Saturday. We might not even be saying this in the second period. But for the time being, the game remains scoreless. And here's Legkov wheeling his way around the zone left side. Danbury with a chance here, and that one off a skate, kicks to the line, but not out. Kept it up top by Susinski. His chance, that is deflected out. into the netting. And we get a whistle. Face-off will stay to the left of Gonzalez. 2:10 to go here in the first. Adrian in across from Crom for the face-off. Crom wins it back to the point. Shot is fronted there by Carl, who blocked it. Now it's kicked out. And up the right side comes Trevor Lord. Lord moving in with a shot, and that one was blocked away. Lord will wheel it down the wall. Adrian, right side corner, looking for a little bit of help over there. Carl trying to pick it back. He does. Carl sealed up on the wall, however. Crom and Adrian, they kick away at it. Ends up on the near side. Lord tried to filter that around towards a point. Hausman got in the way. Now it's fled up to the left point. Shernock over. One time. Razilov save. Big rebound is cleared to the line. Not out. Razilov keeping it in. Into the right side corner. PD setting it up. Lord on the far side. Carl over there with him. Boy, Legro is just leaning on Lord, not letting that puck go anywhere. Ref wants him to move it. It's not going anywhere, but play continues and the clock winds here. 107, 106, 105. Just keeps counting.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
Still there. Finally, we get a whistle. I mean, that was probably a good 15 seconds of gameplay time just wasted, yeah. Face-off will be to the left, though, of the Danbury goal. So at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, Danbury gets to change the lines, but at least it's still an offensive zone draw here. With under a minute to go in this first period for PD. Houston Wilson in for that face-off. One away by Ruiz. Skipped off the glass, and wow, that went right off the stanchion and right back to Fennell. Around to the left side, Rivers will keep it in. He feeds it onto the right side, a bouncing puck there. Houston Wilson, trouble with it and skates. Ruiz up the wall, Wilson keeping it in. Sends it down low again to Rivers. Rivers on the backhand out the far side to the forehand. A shot, puck pops up in the air. Cleared away from the slot, but not out of danger yet. Into the left side corner it goes. Spagarin is tied up over there. Rubtsov trying to pull it free out of the pile. Did for a moment, then he lost it. Left point, Jurgenite holding on through traffic, missed the net. Far side, it's cleared out, and now, boy, that puck was on edge and it skipped away. If that was flat, Legkov might have had a break. Fortunately, the break worked out for PD. Jurgenite back after it. Tied up in the near side corner. Legkov in there after him, but that's it. We're going to run out of time on the period. So the first period in the books here between the IceCats and the Danbury Hat Tricks. And Joe, are you sticking around with us through the intermission?
I am, yes.
Oh, okay. So,
I'm not needed by Phil.
Okay.
Our in-house people.
Phil Bork, of course, does our game operations, and Phil does a million things here, actually.
He does.
I'm actually very impressed with all the jobs that Phil does. And I'm not saying that just because his family was here last week and they're probably listening right now. But, I mean, it's minor league sports, right? Small staff.
He wears a lot of hats.
He does wear a lot of hats.
And he wears them well.
And they all have to cover that bedhead. So, that's all right. We absolutely love Phil, the staff here. Everybody's great. And you know what? Love the fans. It's a great crowd again here tonight. So, happy New Year's Eve, everybody. We're going to talk about the first period when we come back in that first period intermission report. That's going to do it for our GMC area dealers. First period scoreless so far. Danbury and PD. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings. We've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories. It deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
Southco Commercial Curb Appeal is the trusted partner for businesses in Florence and surrounding areas that want to maintain a clean, safe, and attractive commercial properties. With our wide range of services, from sweeping and landscaping to snow and ice treatment, we're here to ensure your property remains in pristine condition all year long. Southco Commercial Curb Appeal. Experience the difference.
With over 74 years of combined experience, Hometown Floor Coverings is the PD's flooring experts with attention to detail and professionalism. Whether it's commercial or residential, our installers are very reputable and trustworthy. Contact us today for free estimates. Hometown Floor Coverings, the flooring installers you can trust. Bring new life to your home.
Welcome to Creekside, where great food meets the perfect game of pool. Since 2021, we've been serving up delicious meals and creating memorable moments in our unique dining atmosphere. Whether you're planning a celebration or a corporate gathering, Creekside offers the ideal blend of delectable cuisine and entertainment. Come for the taste, stay for the experience. Creekside, the ultimate destination for fun and flavor.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
And welcome back in the first period intermission report. Tom Callahan, Joanne Bethea here with you. Scoreless after one period of fantastic action. Hockey night in Florence here at Florence Center. If you want to come out and join us in the new year, we've got plenty going on. We are here Friday and Saturday against the Danbury Hat Tricks. We're going to talk about the stats from this first period. There was no scoring to tell you about, but plenty of scoring chances. And we're going to get into those and break those down. But, Joe, I wanted to talk about something here before we do that that's big that's coming up here. Military night, huge,
Yes.
right? Absolutely massive. And there's a lot of moving parts coming up for this. A lot of folks that are involved with this. Channel 13's on board with this. So can you tell us what's in the works here for Military Night?
Yeah, so we're looking ahead a little bit. This is going to be Saturday night, January 17th. So WBTW TV 13, Florence Area's Chick-fil-A, and the IceCats are honored to present Military Appreciation Night as we battle on the Athens Rock Lobsters. Division rival we love to take on. Puck drop is at 7:15 with doors opening at 6. On top of honoring our brave heroes, the IceCats and our presenting partners are offering a $13 ticket. You hear me? $13 ticket to all veterans of the armed forces. The IceCats will also wear special military-themed jerseys. We always loved a good themed jersey that will be auctioned off with the proceeds going to support the nonprofit organization Warrior Hockey. Warrior Hockey provides an opportunity for disabled veterans to play the sport of hockey regardless of if they've played their entire life or never put a skate on before.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah. So for more information or to purchase your tickets, you can email pdprohockey.com.
So tickets, and it goes to Phil.
Yes.
Tickets at pdprohockey.com. We were talking about Phil before the break. Tickets
Yes.
at pdprohockey.com. And a fantastic program, by the way, that we're supporting. And again, I mean, if someone comes up and says, I've never skated, never played, I want to learn how to play, this program takes care of them. Or, I mean, there are guys who played their whole life, right, growing up, and girls who played their whole life want to be a part of it too. So.
And I know this is really important to this organization, considering our owners have both been members of some branch of the military. And I know growing up, my mom always told me if you ever saw somebody with a military hat on or any kind of memorabilia, to go up and thank them for their service, because wouldn't be a free America without them. So we want to show our appreciation, so please come out and take advantage of getting a ticket for $13.
And I was going to comment on that, $13. I wonder if that has anything to do with the 13 original colonies. I don't know if that's where the price came from.
That would be a Tom thinking. I don't think that would be a Phil thinking.
That was definitely a Tom thinking. I'm like, oh, maybe that's the thing. I don't know. So that was just the thought that occurred to me. Apparently that's not it, you're telling me. Okay, that's fine. Well, how about the 13 shots on goal for PD in that first period compared to 6 for the Danbury hat tricks? I mean, on balance, Joe, I think that opening 20 minutes, PD really had the ice tilted towards Danbury for a lot of it.
Yeah, I know I keep harping on this, but I know Coach Gary harps on this, and just not being the team to just always pass first. If there's an opportunity, if you see something in a lane, take it. And I think the guys are finally buying into him telling them that, because as you just said with the stat, it's proving they're taking more shots than they ever have before.
Yeah, and that's part of it too, is to find that shooting lane. Sometimes you've got to change your angle. Sometimes you've got to move around a little bit to get things to open up for you, and it's good to see them now when they do get the lane to take that shot.
Yep.
And so hopefully they continue that here for not only the remainder of the game tonight, but let's learn that habit for the rest of the season, right?
And I know one thing you asked Coach Gary was, what do you tell the guys when you're in intermission? And one thing that he mentioned is that they never adjust to the other team. They try to just fix themselves. So I'd really be interested to see what he's telling the team right now, because it seems to me that they have been fixing a lot of problems that they've had all year long.
Yep. And right now, scoreless through one, but a lot of good things to take out of that first period.
Yep.
Hopefully they're able to continue the trend here into the second. We're going to take a break here in this first period intermission. When we come back, we'll have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. I know college football fans, including the one standing right next to me, has been monitoring what's going on. What's the big game tonight, Joe?
Just a little one.
A little game?
Miami and Ohio State.
So we'll have an update on that for you. Plus, we'll take a look at the FPHL, the NHL, and a whole lot more going on. Stay tuned. There's more coming your way in just a moment. One period in the book, scoreless. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. This portion of today's broadcast is brought to you by McLeod Health and Fitness Center, the wellness leader. Austin and Associates. The right agent can lead the way. Hertz Car Rentals. Smart deals for any destination. Sports Clips Haircuts. The pros in men's and boys' hair.
McLeod Health is committed to helping you obtain a healthy lifestyle and improve your overall health. Medically trained in the areas of fitness and nutrition, we can help you reduce your risk for certain diseases and live a long, healthy life through fitness and wellness programs, community health education, and 2 medically based wellness centers. McLeod Health is with you on your journey to better health. Discover a new you at McLeod Health and Fitness Centers.
Known for his integrity, attention to detail, and client-first approach, Sean Austin builds lasting relationships based on trust and results. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer, a seasoned investor, or looking to sell your current home, Sean combines local expertise with strong negotiation skills to deliver a seamless experience from start to finish. Austin and Associates at RE/MAX Professionals. Your next address is just a slap shot away. Go IceCats!
Driving a new car from Hertz might drive your real car crazy.
Nice car.
Looks new.
Thanks, Tom Brady.
Have a fling with our newest fleet yet.
I'll miss your new car smell.
Rent now at Hertz.com.
No matter which sport clips you walk into, you'll know it's special. And just for you. Our stylists don't guess your best cut. They are experts in men's and boys' hair. Our cutting zone has all the basics and specialized equipment. From our comfortable cutting chairs to an array of specialized cutting tools and clippers, we got you covered. Visit Sport Clips of Florence today, located at 1940 Hoffmeyer Road, Suite D. We are the pros in men's hair.
The PD IceCats are lighting up the scoreboard, and Powers Properties is proud to be the official housing provider. Looking for an apartment? Powers Properties has you covered with modern apartments, convenient locations, and a team that puts you first. Just like the IceCats, we know what it takes to win, on and off the ice. Score big with Powers Properties. Relax, you are home.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
All right, we are back after 20 minutes of play, scoreless here at Florence Center. Tom Callahan, Joanne Bethea here with you. Time to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. A couple of finals from earlier today. Some of the teams in the FPHL got underway earlier. Topeka, 3-2 winners over the Baton Rouge Zydeco in the first game of the day. And Binghamton absolutely running all over the Watertown Wolves, 9-1 in that one. Game's going on right now. You've got Columbus up 2-0 on the Athens Rock Lobsters, and that game in the second period. Then coming up later, and actually should be getting just underway here, is Biloxi at Monroe, and then Blue Ridge at the Twin City Thunderbirds. That one's going to be even later this evening. If you're wondering why, it's because Twin City hosts a puck drop at center ice at midnight. All the fans stay. They start the game late, and then when the game ends, everybody stays and they hang out.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, so that is one to look forward to as well. And Indiana's got a 1-0 lead in the first period over Port Huron. National Hockey League 10 games tonight. In the second, Red Wings 2-0 over the Jets. Blue Jackets 1-0 over the Devils after one. Later face-offs at 8, you've got Sabres at Stars. 9 o'clock, Blues at the Avalanche. 9:30, Flyers at Flames. Bruins at Oilers. And a bunch of finals from earlier today. Caps 6-3 over the Rangers. Predators double up the Golden Knights 4-2. In overtime, Lightning 4-3 over the Ducks. And a shootout, Sharks 4-3 over the Minnesota Wild. World Junior Hockey action. And 3-2. The Swiss beat the Slovaks today. Also, Czechia 4-2 over Latvia. And at the end of the second period going on right now, Sweden is up 5-2 on Team USA. So the U.S. is going to have to rally. And later on tonight at 8:30, Finland and Canada going head-to-head. Joanne has our college football scoreboard.
I love that you gave me this, Judy. Well, so far today we've already had 4 games played and finished. First off, the Relia Quest Bowl. Iowa took down Vanderbilt 34-27. It's kind of an upset there. The Duke Blue Devils came out on top in the Sun Bowl, beating Arizona State 42-39. Got to mention Texas. We have some Texas fans up in the broadcast booth with us. They beat Michigan 41-27 in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. I love that bowl. I don't know if you saw, they had a ginormous statue of I think it was a dinosaur made out of Cheez-Its.
I heard you're a Cheez-Its fan.
I love Cheez-Its as a snack. I loved that commercial. Are you feeling the Cheez-Its? Yeah, Coach, I'm feeling the Cheez-Its. So, big fan of the Cheez-It Bowl.
You are the Cheez-Its.
And then Las Vegas Bowl, Nebraska was taken down by Utah 44-22. And last but certainly not least, we have the college football playoff. It is the first game going on. We have 3 tomorrow, but right now Miami and Ohio State have a bunch of goose eggs.
Okay, well, that's what we've got here after one period of play between Danbury and PD. We'll take a break. When we come back, time for second period action. Scoreless after one. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings. We've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories. It deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
Southco Commercial Curb Appeal is the trusted partner for businesses in Florence and surrounding areas that want to maintain a clean, safe, and attractive commercial properties. With our wide range of services, from sweeping and landscaping to snow and ice treatment, we're here to ensure your property remains in pristine condition all year long. Southco Commercial Curb Appeal. Experience the difference.
With over 74 years of combined experience, Hometown Floor Coverings is the PD's flooring experts with attention to detail and professionalism. Whether it's commercial or residential, our installers are very reputable and trustworthy. Contact us today for free estimates. Hometown Floor Coverings, the flooring installers you can trust. Bring new life to your home.
Welcome to Creekside, where great food meets the perfect game of pool. Since 2021, we've been serving up delicious meals and creating memorable moments in our unique dining atmosphere. Whether you're planning a celebration or a corporate gathering, Creekside offers the ideal blend of delectable cuisine and entertainment. Come for the taste, stay for the experience. Creekside, the ultimate destination for fun and flavor.
And we are back here to start second period action, brought to you by Bud Light. And the IceCats rolling left to right on your radio dial. Cumulus Media, great radio partner. There's a shot in on goal to start it off by Danbury. Gonzalez with a save through traffic. I don't think he saw that one coming. Puck ends up on the far side as the hat tricks come out and try to replicate the way PD started the game, but they turned the puck over, and the IceCats charge right back down into the Danbury zone. Frolov feeds it cross ice to an open wing. Dee was changing here, unable to keep it in. Now could be odd man the other way. Back in on the right side, a flip in front. Just a little too far there for Legkov. He couldn't catch up to it. Legkov leaves it off at the left point. A shot tipped in. Right pad save. Gonzalez rebound to the far corner. Slid around to the wall, and the IceCats chance to tip it out to center here. They do get it down. Ovalle swatted at it, couldn't get it. Now a shot driven high over top of the net, ends up at the point. Chernock keeping it into the left side, off the skate there of Spagarin. He couldn't hang on to it. Rivers on the left wing, he's tied up. Puck away to center, off the skate of Ovalle, and now Danbury calling for a change. PD hustling up, can they beat him in? They were offside. Houston Wilson just a step or two ahead of Rivers on that one. Trying to be a little independent. Go off and do his own thing. But he's him.
He is. He is the man. I will say, watching him on the ice, his personality, knowing him off the ice, translates very well. He is a very just even, cool cucumber kind of guy. And I think that's why he's so great to have on the ice, because I think he exudes that energy to his own players.
Rivers will deflect it back on down the ice. It's interesting, you try to meld all these personalities together. You know, and some guys are gregarious and outgoing, and some guys are have as much personality as a platypus. Puck right through the front of the net, turned around, and here comes Wilson back the other way. But you got to mesh them all together into a team. Here's Wilson, left side with a shot, and that one is tipped away into the near side wall, picked up by Bedard. He'll keep it alive and hopped over Wilson's stick behind the net. That one's played up the far side of the line, and they do keep it alive. Here's Wilson. Oh, no, they don't. Oh, no. The shot went off the inside of the post and out the other way, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. Oh, that one Boy, I felt good about that, too. Wilson by himself here on the near side. That looked really good, but a very late offside whistle. Super late.
You know, if one of the players had the personality of Perry the Platypus, I think that'd be great.
And why is that? Explain yourself.
He's the hero a lot of the time, saving the day. So who's going to be the hero saving the day?
I don't know. We got to wait. We got, another not quite 40 minutes of hockey left.
They have to put a certain hat on, though, to be the hero.
Yes.
So who's going to put the hat on to be the hero?
Yes, to put the hat on, you have to visit the Hockey Hero Haberdashery to pull that off. Puck ends up at the left point. Danbury with it. There's a shot. Left pad save. Gonzalez, and now lead on the right side. Here comes Lord. Trevor Lord in with a wrist shot. Left pad save. Rebound off the goal post. PD putting it into it. Oh, here we go. We got a fight going back the other way. It's going to be Adrian getting in there with Newberg. They're going to back up to center ice. Adrian in. Newberg backed off. And now they lunge in. Tie up. Adrian's going for the helmet right away. Newberg is just trying to get anything free. Couple of rights in there. Adrian got a good right. Now the bucket comes off. And he's going to get a good right in there. They both start to throw the rights. Newberg is underneath. Adrian got a left in, and down they go. How about that? That was actually a pretty good scrap. I enjoyed that one.
Definitely got the crowd going. What a way for him to end his 2025. And I mean, if I was going to be a betting woman, he is one of the guys I would bet on. I mean, the guy has 21 minutes already in the box.
You know?
I'm not a betting woman, but if I was.
So 5 for fighting for both combatants here. And the scrap coming 2:45 into the second period.
I think the only people with more minutes in the box are the Twins on this team.
I don't know what that says about the Twins. But and, of course, speaking of the Twins, Dominic Marcinkiewicz, this is game 5 of his 6-game suspension. Not in the lineup here tonight. We do play 5-on-5, so they both sit 5 for fighting. No additional penalties out of it. PD tipping it right back in. It rolls right in front of that Danbury net. Down for the left point. That's kept in by Shernock. Try to clear this one out, and now it'll be Legkov moving into center. Hat-tricks will attack. Here's Rupsoff trying to cut through the D, left it off. Legkov to his left, carries wide, all the way around, feeds it right up the slot. Nobody there for it. Now to the zone it goes. Dumped right back in around the wall. Zajic after it. On to the near side. Here's Gullo. Gullo at center. Rubbed out on the boards there. Turned right back the other way, but turned over to PD in the defensive zone. They try to stretch ahead again. Gullo tipping it down. No icing here. IceCats head for a change. 3:40 into the second period. No score. Second period action brought to you by Bud Light. Left wing. Hat-tricks in. There's a shot deflected wide. Around to the far side. It comes down the wall. Tomasi trying to keep it alive. It ends up back with Carl, and Carl will leave the zone. Flips it ahead. A bouncer into space. That ends up back with Fennell. But he put it right to Lord. Lord gave it right back to Fennell. Danbury will try the right side this time. See if they have any better luck. Nope. Dislodged at the line. Hat-tricks dump it in, but they're offside. So they'll just go for the change instead. PD looking out the right side. Joe, remind me, we have to talk about, I know you are looking forward to bringing your dog to the game here. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Lord in behind the net as the puck pushed over to the far side. Carl with a swat at it. Lord pulling it back onto the near wing. Try to work his way back the other way. And now puck right at the side of the net. Held on to by Penton. 4:40 into the second period. So, in baseball, folks know bark at the park.
Yes.
But we, here in the world of hockey, we also have pet nights. It is a little chillier, so if you want to dress your pet in their cute, adorable sweaters and bring them down, We're going to do that this weekend, right?
Yes, this Saturday is Pet Appreciation Night with the IceCats, so all dogs are welcome to come, but here's the important part. You have to have proof of vaccinations to be able to attend the game. So make sure you bring proof of vaccinations for all the pets that you bring, and the IceCats will wear special warm-up jerseys that night to be auctioned off as well to benefit the local Humane Society. For more information on how to bring your furry friend to the game, email tickets at pdprohockey.com. That is pdprohockey.com, or go online to ticketmaster.com. So we hope to not only see you and our fans here this Saturday, but your furry friends as well. And like I said, please make sure you bring proof of vaccination or your pet cannot attend the game.
Yes, that is very important. Danbury trying to move it ahead here. And they are offside at the line. We're going to get to a break, but before we do, what's the name of your dog?
Porter.
Porter will be joining us on Saturday, maybe?
I hope so. Hopefully my mom can bring her, because I don't know if I can watch her and broadcast. But I don't know, Kirk Herbstreit does it. He has his dog. I don't know if you've seen the videos where he is literally in the booth with his dog broadcasting. So.
All right, well, maybe we can create a viral sensation. 5:16 gone here in the second, still scoreless. We're back in the war in a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
Known for his integrity, attention to detail, and client-first approach, Sean Austin builds lasting relationships based on trust and results. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer, a seasoned investor, or looking to sell your current home, Sean combines local expertise with strong negotiation skills to deliver a seamless experience from start to finish. Austin and Associates at RE/MAX Professionals. Your next address is just a slap shot away. Go IceCats!
Driving a new car from Hertz might drive your real car crazy.
Nice car. Looks new.
Thanks, Tom Brady.
Have a fling with our newest fleet yet.
I'll miss your new car smell.
Rent now at Hertz.com.
Back here on IceCats Hockey. Tom Callahan, Joanne Bethea here with you. It is still scoreless, still looking for the first goal of the game. Shots are now 20-9 in favor of the PD IceCats. But I got to say, Kyle Penton has looked pretty good in there so far for Danbury. IceCats on the regroup right now in the defensive zone. Now Houston Wilson moving in ahead. Leaving it into the slot. There's a shot up over top of the net. Rims its way around, and that one is going to be pushed ahead. Hat-tricks out of the zone. Ruiz in over the line. Wrist shot. Gonzalez the save. Jurgenite works it around to the right point, but not out. Long wrister in there. Steered aside by Gonzalez. Puck goes in behind the net. Jurgenite tying up with Rubtsov. Comes around to the far side, and it's deflected away on the pass to center. Fennell will fling it right back into the far corner from whence it came. And now Popoff ends with it on the near side. Bank pass ahead. Chasing it down is Gullo. He's up on side, and that forces Penton to come out and play it away. A clearing attempt hit Wilson. He keeps it down low, side of the net. Leaves it up on the backhand, right at the side of the goal. Penton reaches into the skates of the defenseman and grabs it. Tomasi just standing right there. You know, it's what else is interesting too, Joe. It's a little bit more offense by committee without the Marcinkiewicz twins in the lineup. You know, and obviously Dominic has another game to go on his suspension yet, so he won't be back until this Saturday's game. But it is a different dynamic, and it has to be a little more team first, right? You have to get contributions from up and down the lineup instead of watching those guys and hoping they do it.
Yeah, and I mean, one thing that Coach Gary said is that when a team succeeds, individuals succeed. So he puts a lot of emphasis on team culture and the team doing well as a unit instead of each individual puzzle piece doing its own thing. You got to put all the puzzle pieces together to create a beautiful picture. Gullo
moving in, left side leaves for Frolov. His wrister goes high, glove side. Moments ago, Frolov was pulled down. Crowd was looking for a call, but none coming. Frolov into the far corner, throws a shoulder over there. Boyukadelli's a little upset at getting pulled down and not drawing a penalty. Razilov back after it into his own end. Shernock up with it. And he'll put it across. Back in, here comes PD. Chernock shoved it towards the front of the net, but that one is taken away. And right the other way, Tukane onto the left wing side. His pass too far. Will this be icing? Yes, it will. Razilov getting back there just in front of the Danbury forecheck. And now we have Gullo in behind the play, getting the stick up. The linesman coming in to get between Gullo and Belfay.
I do want to go back to the point that you mentioned earlier with the Twins or Dominic being out. I think the silver lining in it is that since he is out, and like you said, they can't just watch him go do it, I think it's made some guys get minutes and be put into situations to have to perform. And so I think the silver lining is that it's given exposure to some guys that maybe wouldn't have had exposure before.
We like to talk to Gary about cliches, right? And some of them are just funny because they're so overused. But it literally is, in this situation, the next man up. Because without those guys in the lineup, hey, somebody's got to step up into that role. And you want to see him perform. Bounced in on goal, and that one is held on to. And Penn will take the face-off here. 7:19 into the second. Face-off will go to his left.
He is having the game of his life, Kyle Penton. He normally is a guy that is saving under 90%, but he has looked absolutely sharp tonight.
And a couple of times, here's the other thing too, is if we were tracking shot attempts, which they don't here, probably up around 40 right now. So PD, as much as they have hit the net, and they've hit the net a lot more than they typically do, has still missed on several occasions too, or had shots blocked. And we talked about trying to open up those lanes earlier. But, I mean, you know, Joe, consider you could have even more shots on goal, but you always try to force the goalie to make that save. And, well, he's made everyone so far. The feed to the front of the net, taking away Danbury up the left side, and now attacking on the wing, Legkov. And that one chopped off a stick, out of play.
Oh, a little boy got it. That will be a good core memory for him.
Yes. What color were Joy's memories? Were hers blue? No, Sadness was blue.
Sadness was blue. I think they were orange. Remember they would send them up into the
yes.
The thing.
I'm trying to so anger was green or red. Holy cow. Anger was red. No, Joy's were gold, like yellow gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great Inside Out for the people that don't know what we're referencing.
Well,
great movie.
If you've never seen Inside Out or Inside Out 2, Riley, the main character, the protagonist, is a hockey player.
And that's when anxiety comes into play, was when she started being a hockey player. So hopefully that emotion is not in our hockey players tonight.
Yeah. So, but anyway, if you haven't seen Inside Out, they're both cute movies.
Yes.
So puck comes to the right point. Danbury hanging on to that. There's a shot coming through and a blocker save there. Now onto the left side, a chance down for the left point, but that was denied. Volley trying to get it through. Second attempt, couldn't come up with it. Houston Wilson, outlet pass up the left side. And here come the IceCats. Jurgenite in with a shot, left pad save, rebound, shoved right back into the corner. Jurgenite on his own rebound, puts it up top. Shot through traffic, and a glove save there. Penton again, just calmly catches, holds, and he'll let his centers try to do the work here. 8:36 into this second period. Both teams will shuffle the lines here. The other thing PD's done a good job of, we referenced it very briefly last period, but they've started with possession a lot. They're winning face-offs. See if they can win one here. Zychek in for it, and yes, indeed, they start with possession again. Razilov leaving it off. Frolov to his right, cutting in to the forehand through traffic, in low, couldn't get the shot away. Hooked up at the last moment there, and it's clear this will be an icing call. Razilov back for the touch.
You're 2 for 2 tonight.
This is wild. I don't know what's going on. What I started doing, Joe, I was so rattled by not knowing what icing was. I started waiting. I waited until the whistle blew. But you know what was funny is, I don't know if you saw it, the puck went over the line and the whistle came a half second later, and already Razilov had his hand up like, what are you doing? Where's the whistle? He's in the same mind I am. He knows. Here's Lord, near dot, shot, score! Trevor Lord goes top shelf over the glove of the goaltender, Penton. IceCats strike first. It's 1-0. That was a fantastic shot by Trevor Lord, a water bottle popper on the near side. And Boy, if that's what it takes to beat Penton, that's what it takes. Finally, one in the net.
Lord is a guy that you know is going to come in a situation when you need a goal. He has already this year 22 points, so that'll be 23 now. And Coach Gary even said at the beginning of this week that that is one player that Danbury was going to have to prepare for, and obviously they weren't prepared for him in that moment.
That is his now team leading as the puck goes right out of play after that goal. His team leading 16th goal of the year, breaking the tie he had with Patrick's Marcinkiewicz.
His 16th of the season. Scorer number 16, Trevor Moore. Assisted by number 7, Tiger Razulov.
Razulov and Chernak the assists. Danbury now trying to find an answer. There's a shot, shoulder save. Gonzalez through the traffic in front. Puck ends up in the far side corner. And it's poked free, and now away come the IceCats. Up the right wing side. Flipped into space, Spagarin, and wow, what a late whistle on the offside there. And now, because Rivers was knocked down in the corner as a result of the play, we're going to get everybody into the pile. Well, here you go, Joe. You asked for this in the first period. You're getting it in the second.
I knew I would jinx it. You know, maybe they're just all so nice. I asked for something and I'm receiving it.
Maybe.
You shall ask, you shall receive.
It's going to chase the face-off outside anyway. They were already on the offside whistle, so might as well throw everybody into that pile. No penalties coming out of it. We've only had one power play in the game. I don't know if this is going to slowly heat up or if we're going to go from like 0 to 60 here. I kind of wonder which way this one's going to go.
I think with 10 minutes still remaining in this period, I think it's going to heat up because it's not like you're about to go into intermission where you can cool down. You still have 10 minutes.
The offside whistle and the shot after the whistle. The linesman got there quickly. Again, a bit of a late whistle, but goaltenders, number one, hate it when you shoot the puck after the whistle, and teams hate that too. I was actually very surprised that there wasn't a bit more of a reaction in that particular moment. I thought that was about to be it right there. In the olden days of old school hockey,
when you were playing,
that guy would have been in a fight right away, and it might have been me. But generally, it's probably your defenseman going over to stick up for you. Yeah, no, you don't do that. Never, never. So here we go. Danbury back in. There's a shot with the whistle. Waffle boarded away to the near side. As that one is sent on down. And the Hat Tricks will have to regroup. But they are tied up on the forecheck here. Gullo turned over. Zajac walks it in front. He's got room. He scores! Dennis Zajac tucks that one in the far side. He had all day to walk it in front, time and space. Pretty as you please, and it goes. And it's 2-0 IceCats.
You always love to see a rookie come up and make a play, and that is exactly what Zajac did.
Well, he had the option to pass. He had an open player at the back post. And, of course, guys love to call for the puck. But I like that Zajac, number one, walked into the open area he had and created his own time and space. But number two, Joe took the shot. We've been harping on this. Zajac took the shot. That's his second goal in an IceCats uniform. That's a big one. Gives him a little bit of breathing room here about halfway through the period.
IceCats goal.
And now let's see how Danbury responds. Adrian on it. He'll flip this one out of the PD zone, out at center, and now PD attacking up the right wing side. Lord slides it towards the side of the net, knocked down is Carl, trying to get it back towards Lord, and instead that'll be taken out by Danbury. Ruiz leading it in, leaves it off on the left side. A bouncer in the slot, swept away. Carl trying to get to the puck. Ruiz on it in the circle. Adrian knocked it away from him. Now down the left side, Rubtsov lost it behind the net. Lord with a backhand swat, tipped on a play. That's going to get us to a whistle and a break with 9:14 to go in the second period. It's now 2-0 PD. Back with more in a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
Gorget is a local craft distillery based in Lugoff, South Carolina, producing rum, vodka, whiskey, and bourbon in small batches. Founded in 2015 by 3 local gentlemen, Gorget has a fine line of handmade, local spirits. No matter what you desire, we have something for you. Isn't it about time you revolutionize your spirit? Visit us online at gorgetdistilling.com.
For 25 years, Stefano's Italian of Florence has brought the heart of Italy to your table. Experience the tradition with hand-tossed pizzas crafted with love and care. Our secret is our robust Italian seasonings and the finest imported cheese and our choice imported meats. At Stefano's, we share a taste of the old country with each bite. Stefano's, a taste of Italy.
Second period action brought to you by Bud Light. 9:14 to go in the second. It's 2-0 now. IceCats in the lead as they have goals from Lord and Zychik. Face-off coming up to the left of Ricardo Gonzalez. 5-on-5 we skate. Haven't had a lot of penalties in this one, and of course I have now just jinxed it. There's a feed in front, a backhand try, and it's rolling back. Gonzalez, did he get it? No, it didn't go in. Amazing save by Ricardo Gonzalez. Boy, it looked like he was able to reach back and sweep that one away from the goal line. Just made the giant motion with the glove, and somehow that puck stays out. Amazing.
It's nice to see tricky plays like that actually go in favor of the IceCats.
Yes, it is nice to get the breaks, isn't it? It's been a season where that hasn't always been the case. IceCats defend a chance there. Carl's going to lob one out, looking for a bounce through. Wilson hovering at the line, but he couldn't make that one happen. Back the other way. On the left wing side, here's a chance, and pushing all the way down from the point around behind the net. Belfay centered, deflected away off some skates, and now IceCats ahead. Right side, Wilson lost it at the line. Lord in offside.
Offside, IceCats.
You made a point before the break talking about Dennis Zychik. Even though he's almost 30 years old, is still considered a rookie in the FPHL, and I think that's important to talk about, especially for fans. You know, we talk about a lot of things that are a little bit different in this league.
Yes.
But, Joe, it doesn't matter pro experience when it comes to FPHL counting you as a rookie. What matters is the number of games you've actually played in this league. And so that's why he is still a rookie despite all of his international experience. He is an FPHL rookie. And so I know that leads to some confusion, but in this league, when you have a rookie mandate in your lineup, you have to have so many dressed every night. That counts. So he counts as an FPHL rookie. It's a little unique.
Yeah, that's good to know, especially if fans are looking at rosters and see rookies, and you're wondering, why is somebody born in '97 a rookie? That explains why.
Down for the right point, Danbury keeping it into the PD zone right now. Tukane keeping it alive on the right wing. And now cutting back down over there. Legkov looking for a place to go. Back up top, Tukane with a wrist shot. Save. Gonzalez rebound, a backhand try. That was blocked in front by Miguel Diaz. And the puck off the dasher. Not out, though. Kept in on the left point. Sent down the wall by Robinson. Legkov had it knocked away. Wilson over after it. Wedge to the line. Chopped out of the air. Kept in again. Shot coming in. Save Gonzalez. And he says that's enough of that. Hangs on for the faceoff. 7:02 to go in the second. 2-0 your score. Now the shots have started to come back around a little bit. It's still 24-15 in favor of PD, but Danbury feels a little more awake in this period.
Well, they need to be. They're down 2-0. They need to make something happen before they go into intermission.
Certainly tough to be on the road trailing by a pair. You know they're going to want to push as much as they can, but to the credit of the IceCats, I mean, again, number one, you're getting a good game out of your goaltender right now. But number two, got to continue stepping in the way, blocking shots, interrupting those passes, and making Danbury turn it over, which they've done a couple of times, and they do again here. On the left wing side, In the corner, Zychik feeding it up on the line change here. Wrist shot is tipped to the glass over top of the net. Jammed at on the backhand. Oh boy, that got Fennell right in the chops. He and Frolov exchange pats there. We got a whistle. I think Fennell's okay. He looks all right. That does not tickle. You do not want to be hit in the face with a puck.
Really? Have you ever been hit in the face with a puck?
Not without wearing a mask. But yeah, I have been hit wearing a mask, and that doesn't tickle either. So I can't imagine. It's wild to think that goaltenders used to play without wearing a mask. That's mind-blowing to me. Puck kept in the Danbury end of things. PD on the right side. And a centering attempt there. That one is knocked away. And believe it or not, I know I said earlier Prexler was out. This is his first shift out there on the ice that I've noticed. So Prexler is in tonight because Patrick Marcinkiewicz is out. So that was Prexler that drew in. We'll talk about that here in a second. Fennell back the other way. Popoff got tangled up with somebody at center. And now a chance on the far side. Turned away. It's getting a little topsy-turvy out there right now. Puck is played back across. PD will regroup here. Shernock in his own end. Head up looking for the pass. Was that tipped down or, well, nope, no icing. Houston Wilson after it into the near corner, but he fell, lost an edge. Ended up scooting right into the ref. Now Lord over, turns it over, sends it in front. It was tipped away just before it got to Rivers. Now up the other way, Kanderka. He's pulled down as it's bounced in. Gonzalez throws it away to the corner. Joe, I would categorize this as letting the boys play right now. They're not really, it doesn't look like they're going to call much. As long as that stays the standard, I'm okay with it.
I think the goal right now is just to keep that goose egg underneath where it says guest on the scoreboard.
No matter how you do it. And now here's a chance. Lenkov cutting it on goal. Left pad save. Gonzalez. Great stop. Lenkov tried to do the delay move and go to the backhand. Gonzalez was not fooled. Danbury keeping it in. Shot coming in for the point. Deflected in front. Didn't miss by much, but PD with a chance to skate it out here. And the IceCats will bring it ahead. Zychik onto the right side. Wrist shot Lord. Missed on the glove side. Rivers tracking his man over to the wall. Far side puck up the dasher. Down it goes. And that's an icing call.
3 for 3.
Well, I waited on that one. All right.
2.5.
I'll take it. I'll take it. 4:29 left to go here in the second period. 2-0 IceCats in the lead. We'll take a break. This is IceCats hockey.
Grab me 1-2.
Do you love disc golf? Smiling Skull Disc Golf is a pro shop for disc golfers of all skill levels and budgets. We carry hundreds of discs from many different manufacturers, including plastic glow discs for those winter evening rounds. Whether you have been birdie hunting for years or you're seeking your first putter, our knowledgeable staff can help find the perfect disc for you. We also carry carts, bags, retrievers, grip enhancers, and more. Smiling Skull Disc Golf, where customers are valued and we seek to find you eternal happiness.
Second period action brought to you by Bud Light. 2-0. PD in the lead. Danbury hat tricks in town tonight, Friday and Saturday. Happy New Year, everybody. Please don't drink and drive. We want to see you out here at Florence Center in the new year, supporting the team. Draw win right back at a shot that is blocked. And now Frolov has it again. He'll swing it to an open wing far side. Gullo chasing over into the corner. He's pinched off on the glass. Zychik trying to get to it. Attempted clear, hit him. Second attempt does get out of the zone by Robinson. IceCats will loop back. On the left side, fed into the slot. A bouncer here. There's a shot off the left shoulder of the goaltender Penton. Cleared towards the line. Not out yet. They chomp away at it. Puck stays in. Danbury couldn't move that one out. Legros tried to backhand it around. Now it's just flung down the ice. McGill Diaz will catch up. No icing. Bank pass right side, Frolov at the line. Tucks it in, right wing corner. Gullo trying to bull his way around. It ends up on the far side. Turned around by Danbury. Hat tricks. Sending it in. Gonzalez out to play it behind the net. Flings it back up the far side wall, and that's going to clear itself. Danbury's got a tag up, and they turn it over in the process. Deflected down, and Adrian tipping it into the right side corner for Carl. Carl and Adrian over there. There's a shot. Right pad save made. Now the rebound is cleared away. Danbury the other way. Oh, they might have had numbers if they'd have connected there. There's Ruiz with a shot, and he scores. Oh, my goodness. That one was wired, and Gonzalez even got a piece of it. What a shot. Johnny Ruiz steps into it at the left side circle. It looked like it went off the left arm of Gonzalez and still had enough sauce on it to carry on into the net. That's a big goal for Danbury. .16:52 time on the marker, and boy, that is a timely goal. They needed that one. That's his 13th of the season. As the puck turned into the PD zone, Popoff will swing it around on the wall. Towards the line, but not out. Now wraparound attempt. That one is stopped in front, but the puck not out of danger yet. Another chance is deflected wide as Tomasi put it towards the front of the net. PD sends it down. They wave off icing. And now Danbury up the left side, lugging it in. Here's Tukane sending it off. A stanchion, it rolls right up the slot. Nobody there to really take advantage of that. Curling on the right side, though. Ligroven, he's knocked down. Legkov was knocked down on that far side wall, and now the pile drifts down into the corner. What great job by Jurgenite leaning all over him. Now it's turned over right in front of the net, and a bouncer still there. Not out of danger yet. Went off Jurgenite to the corner. Rivers will send that down. Will it have enough gas for icing? No. They wave it off. Zajac back, left side pass. IceCats back into the Danbury zone. Flip to the point. Shot coming in, and a glove save there. Penton will hang on to it. With 1:53 to go in the second. 2-1 your score. As Danbury getting on the board here. Face off one back. Quick shot and a right pad save there. Rebound on the left wing. IceCats on it. Gullo trying to get to the puck at the line. A roller. Razilov unable to keep it in. And Danbury will flip it down from behind center. That should have been icing. Was not. But as we have all learned, I don't know icing. Shot from the right point. Kicked out by Gonzalez to the far side corner. There's a shot from the right wing side. Another save, Gonzalez. Left point, that one is fed deep by Movali around to the right wing, and Gullo takes the hit to make the play and get that puck to center. Movali will dump it back in. Well, Legkov just ran into Belfay at center. Now we get a penalty call, and PD is going to be shorthanded. A tripping call, the first power play of the game for Danbury coming up. And that's going to be Shernock into the box. Left side carries in for Danbury. Tried to center. It was blocked. Came to Adrian. He'll frisbee that one on down. .40 seconds to go in the period. Danbury looking to move it ahead again. Rubtsov down the left wing wall. Adrian again pokes it away. Oh, he was looking to get it ahead to Wilson. Instead, a chance from the slot and a left save there. Getting the arm up. Gonzalez and a point-blank chance for Legkov. Time ticking down quickly. There's another off-angle shot. That would have stopped as Fennell came down from the right point. 13 seconds in the period. Ruiz feeding it into the slot. Legkov over to the right side and falling down to the far side. Pardon me, that was Rubsov who fell. And we run out of time in the second period as Popoff and Fronduto having a discussion. They will be separated.
Into the second period, your score, IceCats 2, Hatricks 1.
I think Fronduto was trying to present the tough guy act there to Popoff, who basically responded with a whoop-de-doo. And right now, heading off the ice with a 2-1 lead. The PD IceCats here have 48 seconds of power play time to kill off when they come back out for period number 3. So Danbury will get a fresh sheet of ice. And they do have the momentum of having scored the last goal of the period here. But these two teams, after 40 minutes, and this is only the first game of a 3-game set here in the next 4 days, there's going to be plenty for these two teams to kind of dig their hooks into. And should be an awful lot of fun. So, hey, if you're not out here tonight joining us, come on out and join us Friday and Saturday night. We're going to take a quick break, move it on into the second period intermission report brought to you by Yokohama Tires, so stay tuned. There's more coming your way. 2-1, PD leads after 2. This is IceCats Hot.
South Coast Commercial Curb Appeal is the trusted partner for businesses in Florence and surrounding areas that want to maintain a clean, safe, and attractive commercial properties. With our wide range of services, from sweeping and landscaping to snow and ice treatment, we're here to ensure your property remains in pristine condition all year long. South Coast Commercial Curb Appeal. Experience the difference.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
Dal Massimo Ristorante Italiano, where culinary passion meets the art of hospitality. Established in 2010, our restaurant was born out of a love for authentic flavors and a commitment to providing our guests with a memorable dining experience. At Dal Massimo, we believe that food is more than just sustenance. It's a celebration of culture and community. Whether you're here for a cozy dinner, a festive celebration, we look forward to serving you.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings, we've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories, it deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
This sandwich, it's a complete game changer. Hello, this is Mike, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is that juicy chicken with that toasty pretzel bun. From the first bite to the last bite, that bun, it's crispy, cozy, just amazing. With the pretzel bun, the Dijon mustard, and the chicken, you have those 3 things together, and it makes that sweet, savory kind of combination. It's everything that you love about food rolled into one. It looks phenomenal. It tastes great. It's delicious.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
And we're back here on IceCats Hockey. 2 periods in the books. It's 2-1. PD in the lead over the Danbury Hat Tricks. Tom Callahan here with you. Second period intermission report brought to you by Yokohama Tires. Let's take a look back at the scoring in a period that was probably a little more even than the first period, but contained all the goal scoring. 2 goals in that period for your PD IceCats. First one came exactly 9 minutes into the frame. Trevor Lord's team-leading 16th goal of the season from Razilov and Chernock. Made it 1-0 at the time, and then it's 2-0 at 10:06, just a minute, 6 seconds later. And a really nice individual effort by Dennis Zychik on the right side near the goal line. He walks towards the front of the net, and things kind of open up for him. He had time, he had space, so he walked into that space. Nobody picked him up, and he put a real nice wrist shot low to the far corner in for a 2-0 lead. Right now that goal is actually listed as unassisted. However, Danbury did get one back later in the frame, and an absolute rocket just wired by Johnny Ruiz. And he uncorks that one from the near side circle. It goes in off the left arm of Ricardo Gonzalez, and assists on that goal going to Gennaro Frandudo and also Zach Hausman. So those two picking up the helpers there. And that's where we are after that second period of play. It's now 2-1 with the lead there for the PD IceCats, but they have to defend now and continue 48 seconds of penalty killing into the third period. Danbury's going to have a fresh sheet of ice, but hopefully the IceCats are going to be able to keep things going for themselves and keep that momentum. Shots right now listed as 8 apiece in the second period. 27 for the game for PD, 15 for Danbury. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have a look at that out-of-town scoreboard for you, so stay tuned. There's more coming your way in this Yokohama Tires second period intermission report. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings. We've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories.
Your puppy is vaccinated. Want to keep it safe for everybody, and it is, for those who were curious, some folks were asking earlier, it is limited seating. For the folks who want to bring their dogs, it's going to be kind of contained to the same couple of sections, just so you know ahead of time coming in. They're not going to be all over the stands. I know we had some folks voicing their concerns about that, but just wanted to clarify that for you. So with that in the backdrop, let's go ahead and take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. As we see right now at the Raising Cane's River Center, a final from earlier today, Topeka 3-2 over Baton Rouge. Some teams did play a little bit earlier today, and that was one of them. Also, Binghamton 9-1 over Watertown. That is a final. This one about to go into the third period. You've got Columbus with a 4-2 lead over Athens. Monroe's up 2-1 on Biloxi. That's late in the first period. Just underway. They just started at 8:30. 1-0 Twin City over Blue Ridge about halfway through the first period of that game. And Indiana still with a 1-0 lead over Port Huron, and that one's halfway through the second. In the NHL, 10 games going on tonight. Several finals from earlier today. Sharks 4-3 over the Wild in a shootout. Lightning 4-3 over the Ducks in overtime. Preds 4, Golden Knights 2. And the Capitals beat the Rangers 6-3. Going on right now, 5 minutes to go in the third. Red Wings 2-1 over the Jets. After 40 minutes, Blue Jackets 2-0 over the Devils. Stars lead the Sabres 1-0 after 1. 9 o'clock Eastern puck drop. You've got Blues at Avs. 9:30 Flyers at Flames. Bruins at Oilers. And that capture night of action in the NHL World Juniors. Scores from today. As we're keeping an eye on these, the Swiss beat the Slovaks 3-2. And then Czechia doubles up Latvia 4-2. Sweden does finish off Team USA 6-3. Boy, Sweden has looked so good so far in group play. If the U.S. is going to medal, they're probably going to have to beat Sweden. And right now, Canada-Finland tied at 2. They're not even halfway through the first period. So 8 minutes, 3 seconds into that game, it is 2-2 Finland and Canada. That is wild. College football out-of-town scoreboard for you. Going on right now, about 1:44 till the half. Miami's up 14-0 over Ohio State in the playoff quarterfinal at the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Earlier today, Citrus Bowl, Texas 41-27 over Michigan. At the ReliaQuest Bowl, Iowa beats Vanderbilt 34-27. The Las Vegas Bowl, Utah 44-22 over Nebraska. And the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, Duke 42-39 winners over Arizona State. So that is our look at the out-of-town scoreboard. and what's going on there. I know college football fans wondering how it's all going to play out, and we know that there's going to be more games tomorrow, New Year's Day. We are off tomorrow. As a matter of fact, the office is closed tomorrow for the PD IceCats. It'll be a night to get a chance to rest and relax here and have a day off before we get into the grind of the second half of the hockey season. And they were a little late getting the Chuckapucks picked up here, so we've got a little extra time in this intermission. So we're going to stretch things out just a little bit. But that's okay. You guys can stretch it out with us here as we work our way into the evening here. And, again, Happy New Year to everybody. I can't believe we're already at the New Year. But with this weekend set against Danbury, the month of January does not shape up to be an easy one for the IceCats, and especially they have to make hay while the sun shines at home. They've got a difficult road swing coming up here to Binghamton, and you've been hearing, if you've been listening all season, to the scores they're posting. They beat Watertown tonight 9-1. Binghamton is a juggernaut. And having to go up to Binghamton, New York, and play that team in their own barn, that's going to be a tough ask. But PD's going to do it. And the only other team they're going to see here besides Danbury and Binghamton in the month of January is the Athens Rock Lobsters. So they've got a tough road ahead of them here. And it's something that, you know what, it's a tough stretch of schedule. But, again, if you want to be a playoff team, I mean, the way the schedule works, it is an unbalanced schedule in the FPHL. Some teams have it a little easier than others. It's going to be a little bit more difficult here. Joanne Buffet back up here joining us. Did you catch your breath yet?
It's a hike, as you know.
Yes.
Like 3 flights of stairs. That's
Actually,
why I'm wearing my comfortable shoes.
From ice level, it's actually 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 5 flights to get up here.
I cheated, and I took the elevator about halfway up.
Gotcha. All right, I won't tell anybody if you don't. So, Joanne, we're so number one, for folks on the YouTube side, I know it's kind of going in and out. Just please continue to be patient with us on the Cumulus radio side. You guys have full coverage. You can always go ahead and tune us in on the Cumulus side, and it's a good chance for us to say hello to everybody listening over in Myrtle Beach or in North Charleston. We appreciate you guys being with us, but just talking about this one, the way it's been going tonight, and Joe, you're up and down between ice level. What's the vibe coming from ice level right now?
Well, I had the chance to go over there by the players because I always like to see them shake the little kids' hands, and there weren't as many smiles. I think because getting that goal right before going into intermission, I feel like that's kind of a gut punch a little bit. The fans, though, they seem to be having a great time. I always love when I do the in-house stuff and I get feedback from people, and it's always important to us here at the PD IceCats that our fans have a good time and enjoy the game, and that seems to be the case. So that makes me happy. But as far as the team goes, it seems like they were a little disappointed as they were walking off the ice or skating off the ice.
Not the worst attitude to have, though.
No, like I've said this before, I hope that they take that attitude and that frustration and put it towards how they play. And, I think that the first, 2 periods so far have been really good play other than that last minute goal that the hat tricks got. So I think if they just continue playing IceCats hockey like they've been playing for 2 periods, I think it'll be a good ending.
Well, fingers crossed they're able to finish this one off tonight. And then, of course, Friday and Saturday. So 3 in a row for these two teams, 3 in 4 days. And as I did mention, everything is off. The building is even closed tomorrow for New Year's Day. So if you do want to pick up tickets for Friday and Saturday and you don't want to wait until Friday, which you can always come down to the box office. I believe it opens at 2 o'clock on game days. But you can go to Ticketmaster.com to pick up tickets as well. But, Joe, let's talk about you a little bit. Because, folks, you're not ready for this, I know. But folks hear you joining me on the broadcast here, and they've heard you, and if they've been here in the arena, they've seen you down there. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about your background. As you've said a couple of times, you're from the area.
So I'm from the metropolitan area
of
Dillon, South Carolina. It's 30 minutes, almost exactly, from the Florence Center, right by south of the border for all my Northerners. Usually if I tell you if you're on I-95 and you see south of the border, that's my hometown. I went to Clemson. My grandfather and father both played football there, so as many of you the viewers have heard you joke about me loving football, that's where it comes from. My dad actually played on Clemson's first national championship team back in 1981. So my whole life growing up, Clemson didn't win another national championship until 2016. So they had reunions all the time.
Right.
And it was really cool seeing people ask my dad for autographs and getting to run down the hill with him. For those that aren't familiar, Clemson enters their football stadium running down a hill, touching a rock. It's a big tradition. And I always loved sports. I played every sport under the sun. Sports hold a lot of really good memories to me. So then when I got to Clemson, I wanted to work in sports. So I worked with the sports information department. My first job was just interviewing athletes and then recording or writing down everything they said in the interview because they wanted like a transcript of the interview. So that was my very first job. And then I worked in local news, and then I worked for the Greenville Drive. And then now I've been working with Coastal for a year, and now here. Oh, I also, for the summer after I graduated, I was in the Cape Cod League as a sideline reporter for the Falmouth Commodores in Massachusetts.
Falmouth, Mass, yes.
I loved the Cape Cod League. For those who have never gone to see it, it's like you step back in time. It's so crazy because they play at high school stadiums that just have like small, sometimes even wooden bleachers. But here are some of the best baseball players in the country. So I know you as a baseball fan know what I'm talking about. For those that haven't experienced it, I highly recommend if you get the chance to go watch the Cape.
It is pretty cool. It's a lot of fun to see these college wood bat leagues.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to call a couple of seasons recently for some teams in the Sun Belt League, and I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. So, all right, well, we have worked our way to the end of the second period intermission, and it was nice to get to know you a little bit more for folks out there, because I'm sure they're always wondering. But we now have a situation where there's 48 seconds of power play time coming out in the third period. It's 2-1. The IceCats have the lead, and we're going to take a break. When we come back, it will indeed be time for third period action, brought to you by Pepsi. We're back with more in just a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings. We've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories, it deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
Welcome to Seminar Brewing, where craft beer meets culinary delight. Located at 551 West Lucas Street in the heart of Florence, we offer an unforgettable experience for beer enthusiasts and food lovers alike. Pair your favorite brew with our mouth-watering menu. Our kitchen serves up everything from savory snacks to hearty meals, all crafted to complement our beers perfectly. Seminar Brewing. Taste the difference that local passion makes.
Southco Commercial Curb Appeal is the trusted partner for businesses in Florence and surrounding areas that want to maintain a clean, safe, and attractive commercial properties. With our wide range of services, from sweeping and landscaping to snow and ice treatment, we're here to ensure your property remains in pristine condition all year long. Southco Commercial Curb Appeal. Experience the difference.
With over 74 years of combined experience, Hometown Floor Coverings is the PD's flooring experts with attention to detail and professionalism. Whether it's commercial or residential, our installers are very reputable and trustworthy. Contact us today for free estimates. Hometown Floor Coverings, the flooring installers you can trust. Bring new life to your home.
Welcome to Creekside, where great food meets the perfect game of pool. Since 2021, we've been serving up delicious meals and creating memorable moments in our unique dining atmosphere. Whether you're planning a celebration or a corporate gathering, Creekside offers the ideal blend of delectable cuisine and entertainment. Come for the taste, stay for the experience. Creekside, the ultimate destination for fun and flavor.
watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
I'm back here at Florence Center. Tom Callahan joined, but say Happy New Year, everybody. 20 minutes-ish left in this one. As we are underway, Danbury on the power play, but Razilov starts with a clear down. PD rolling right to left on your radio dial. And right now, Danbury with about a half minute of power play time to start this third period, trailing at 2-1. Hat-tricks push in. They'll roll it around to the near side. Ruiz, who's got the goal, sends it behind the net. Now back to the near side. A backhand right across the front of the net. Bouncing puck sent away to the far wall. Wilson on it, and he clears it down. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. Danbury on the regroup here. Shernock up on his skates, ready to get out there on the ice and even things up. And indeed, that Bluefish IT Solutions penalty kill comes through. As Shernock out of the Austin Remax penalty box as Lord chips it on down. Up the left side, here's Adrian. Now Lord following it up, walks in, wrist shot, and that one was blocked. Again, Danbury just getting in the way, blocking a lot of shots as much as they can here. Puck stays in the far side corner. And now it's fed around to the near wing. Lord blocked a clearing attempt. Second try by Danbury. It goes all the way down the ice. It's a good thing I didn't say anything. I was about to call that icing. But instead, play continues. I don't know how I suddenly became so dumb and don't know the rules of hockey anymore. Lord will swing it over to the right side. Shot coming in for the right point. A glove save there, and that is held on to by the Hat-Tricks netminder. I do want to talk a little bit about Kyle Penton because he really has had a pretty darn good game. The record's not great at 1-3, an .890 the save percentage, of 4.10 goals against average. Joe, you look at those numbers and you think, I don't think we're going to, not the most confidence-inspiring, but he's played really, really well tonight.
He has been very sharp, and his reaction time has been stellar. I mean, he just seems to be an absolute wall and has very good attention to where the puck is.
Well, right there, he had his defenseman Legro try to throw him a curveball by steering the puck to him in the crease. And he had to quickly cover that one up. But the other thing, I mean, we talk about getting those shots through. I mean, goaltenders can stop what they can see, but even a couple of times there have been some good traffic, some good screens in front, and he still managed to be positionally sound and come up with some saves. Face off, one back to the left point. Miguel Diaz with a shot, tried to squeeze that one through. It hit Rivers in the thigh, ends up on the left side. And now is kicked out to center, a slow roller down the ice. Bedard fling it around to the far side. They'll lob that one up in the air, a bouncer back, Danbury on it. They'll try to regroup up the right wing. Fennell tosses it in. Miguel Diaz tosses it right back out. Side check ahead. Rivers. Right wing. Prexler. Challenge there as he tried to dump it in. And now back. Danbury off the glass. Skip it in around behind the net. Miguel Diaz back there. Hat-Trick's also going to change it up. Pass deflected and does not get out of the zone. Miguel Diaz trying to clear it. It stays in. On to the left side, fed to the left point, shot coming in, that one drifting wide. Chopped at, up the boards left side, and here's Houston Wilson moving in. Has Spoggarden with him. Wilson, wrist shot, and a blocker save there. Rebound to the left side, to the left point, Shernock. Shernock through traffic, he scores! Konstantin Shernock with a crowd in front, a wrist shot from the left point. In it goes just under the bar. And it's 3-1 IceCats.
That play right there is the definition of finding the lane and making it into the net. Because a lot of times when we had guys further on the outside, they usually would try to pass it inward and then let the guy closer to the net make the shot. But right there, he saw an opportunity and he took it, and to his favor, it is now 3-1.
Konstantin Shernock with his second goal of the season. Shernock might be breaking out the bayon and playing me a tune. Flipped out the center. Shernock chasing it down. He'll play it across. Ahead, Razilov out of the zone to center. Dumped in. Gonzalez bouncing puck side of the net. He says, I'm going to hang on to that. Not taking a chance by playing that one. (3-1) feels a lot different than 2-1, especially early in the third. 3:28 into the period. Joe, that breathing room, that 2-goal cushion has been restored. You feel a little bit better about that.
You do, but you still don't need to let off the gas.
Very true. And the IceCats know that better than anybody. They've seen a couple of leads slip away this year, and they don't want to have that happen here. Hat Tricks, however, have to find a way to mount a rally here in the third if they're going to get back in this hockey game. McGill Diaz up the left side. Frolov with a flip into space. Adrian kicks it down into the left side corner. And now the Hat Tricks dumping it in from center. Gonzalez steers that Fennell dump in to the side. Cleared towards the line. Gullo trying to use the body to get that puck out of there. It's kept in. Here's a shot from the far side. Nice job by Bedard. Got right in the way of that chance by Belfay. McGill Diaz with the puck in front. Pops it over the head of Ruiz. A bouncer that goes down the ice. And the IceCats trying to get some forecheck pressure up on it, but Belfay back for it. Turns it ahead for Ruiz. He's challenged at center. Dumped in, ends up with Jurgenite. Jurgenite knocked down on the near side. Gullo over to try to help him out. Gullo trying to work it free. Shernick pushing it out past the point, and down it goes. Tukane chasing it. Petey tagging up here. Prexler approaching on the forecheck. Patrick's dumping in from center again. A bouncer at the side of the net. Gonzalez will play onto the wing here. Turning back with it is Popoff. They'll bank it around. Jurgenite up the wing. Gullo kind of fanned on that pass there. Patrick's looking to go back the other way. Newberg sends it up the right wing side. Pushed on ahead. There's a shot. Blocked, and the rebound. Oh, that trickled just wide of the net. Wilson trying to push it away to safety on the far side. Newberg on it. Sends it right behind the net, but only Houston Wilson is there. And he'll skate it away. Now puts it up the right wing side. And it's cleared right back. A bouncer to the near side while both teams change. Jurgenite moving it ahead. Spagarin playing it in around behind the net. Left point, Shernock. Down the wall. Spagarin trying to push it over to Rivers. Rivers tied up over there by Fennell. And the Hat Tricks will skate it the other way. Legkov in over the line, slapped to the line. A bouncer, was that kept onside? No. Tukane could not keep that puck in at the line. 6:03 gone here in the third. 3-1 your score. We'll take a break. Third period action brought to you by Pepsi. Back with more in a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network. Evening Shade has been serving the Florence area for over 20 years. As a 3M and SunTech authorized dealer, the Evening Shade team is qualified and ready to help you with your project. Whether it's residential window tinting, paint protection film for your vehicle, commercial signage, or vehicle wraps, we can do it all. Evening Shade Incorporated. Trust a team with over 2 decades of experience.
Dal Massimo Ristorante Italiano, where culinary passion meets the art of hospitality. Established in 2010, our restaurant was born out of a love for authentic flavors and a commitment to providing our guests with a memorable dining experience. At Dal Massimo, we believe that food is more than just sustenance. It's a celebration of culture and community. Whether you're here for a cozy dinner, a festive celebration, we look forward to serving you.
Back here on IceCats Hockey, Tom Callahan. He's sparkly and effervescent, Joanne Bethea. You got the sparkly pants on tonight. You elected not to go with the boots, though.
It was because I needed to wear comfy shoes tonight. It's a comfy shoe night.
That's fair. Danbury's going to fire this one in over the head of Gonzalez. 3-1 is your score. PD in the lead. Zychik around to the near side. Carl up the left wing. Dump that one in. Prexler up on the forecheck. And it's cleared around the rim, and now Danbury the other way. It is picking up a little bit physically here in the third period. Danbury desperate to find a way back into this hockey game. That one cleared over to the near side. Heck, we almost had a chance of catching that puck. Nice little souvenir out there.
As you just said, it does not tickle to get hit in the face with a puck. So
No.
I'd rather them keep it on the ice
Well,
instead of up here in the broadcast booth.
That's why, too, if you ever come to a game, you really do have to kind of keep your head on a swivel. Because you don't want to take that one while you're not looking. Yeah. No, that's not good. Gonzalez with a draw to his right. And it's won by PD. Played around the wall and a roller back to the Danbury line. That's just forced back down the ice. Miguel Diaz after it. Hot on his tail. Hausman coming up. Played around the far side. Lord. Hausman ends up on the far side, and he's forcing Lord all the way back behind the net. He'll try the left wing this time. Wrapped up on the wall. Now a quick shot by Ruiz. Save made. Rebound. A wraparound. Gonzalez got to the right post. And he took it away from Rupsov. Great stop there. Centering attempt. That pass is blocked. Miguel Diaz up the far side. And now here comes Lord. Up the right wing. That might be the best save we've seen out of Ricardo Gonzalez tonight. Danbury on the regroup while PD changes.
It is a night for the goalies.
It really has been a night of excellent goaltending. PD trying to move it up the left side, and the fans jumping back into this game here, letting themselves be heard. Popoff ahead for Wilson. That one leaked off the end of his stick. Hatrick's turning it back the other way at center. They'll fire it in around the glass. Gonzalez stays put. We've seen a couple of funky bounces tonight off those stanchions. Here's a lead up the left wing for Frolov. Poke checked away from him. And now Tukane dumping it back in. Around the rim. Newson trying to put it into the corner. Jurgenite tied up, but Popoff, he rolled off that check there fairly easily. Boy, Jurgenite's such a big body out there. Wilson to his left, had it slapped away to center. Shernock and Razulov will go D to D and carry it all the way back. That allows the forward line time to change here. Shernock up the left side, and ahead comes Zychik. Zychik cutting in over the line. Zychik curls in the left side corner, feeds it down low. A centering attempt. That one is deflected away, ends up on the stick of Legkov. And he'll cycle it back to the D. Danbury trying to move it ahead. Feed on the wing. Here's Legkov. Cuts in around one. In with the wrist. Shot save. Gonzalez left pad save on the rebound. Puck on the near side. Wall fed right across the slot. Ends up at the left point. Tukane with a shot. Deflected save. Gonzalez rebound. Is cleaned up in front by PD off the boards and down. And a nice soft touch right there from Spagarin, so there was no icing. Miguel Diaz in his own end with a lead ahead there. They say that was deflected down, so Adrian up on the forecheck here. Tukane out the left side of his own net, lifting a lob wedge down the ice. Booted away by Miguel Diaz into the corner where he is spilled down to the ice. Puck stays in that far side. Gullo and Ruiz, couple of 19s going at it. Ruiz spun himself down to the ice. Now back up, and he fanned on a shot. Prexler trying to move it away, punched away into the corner. Adrian on the left side. Tipped on ahead by Prexler. And I know we mentioned it earlier, Joe, but I mean, it's just been a night. The refs are not a factor here tonight. They're just letting the boys play, not calling a whole heck of a lot, but that's been the standard all three periods, and you got to appreciate that.
It's always nice when you have consistency because it can get really confusing when one thing is called and then another is not.
So far tonight, they've just let them play.
I like it. I'm here for it.
It's been a good game. It really has been a good game. Of course, it helps that PD's leading. Colors our opinion a little bit. IceCats look to move it ahead. Here's Rivers leaving on the left side. Bedard to Lord. Lord lost it at the line, and now it's turned back quickly on the right wing side. Danbury moving in. There's a shot. Gonzalez the save. Ron Dudo went backhand to forehand and put one in. Gonzalez, though, seals it off and hangs on. 9:17 to go in the third. 3-1 IceCats in the lead. We're back with more in a moment. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
Gorget is a local craft distillery based in Lugoff, South Carolina, producing rum, vodka, whiskey, and bourbon in small batches. Founded in 2015 by 3 local gentlemen, Gorget has a fine line of handmade, local spirits. No matter what you desire, we have something for you. Isn't it about time you revolutionize your spirit? Visit us online at gorgetdistilling.com.
For 25 years, Stefano's Italian of Florence has brought the heart of Italy to your table. Experience the tradition with hand-tossed pizzas crafted with love and care. Our secret is our robust Italian seasonings and the finest imported cheese and our choice imported meats. At Stefano's, we share a taste of the old country with each bite. Stefano's, a taste of Italy.
Well, the crowd's having a great time here tonight on a New Year's Eve game at Florence Center. 3-1 IceCats in the lead over the Danbury Hat-Tricks. Tom Callahan, Joanne Bethea here with you. Face off to the right of Ricardo Gonzalez. IceCats trying to see this one out, pick up the victory here. Hand Danbury its 6th consecutive loss. Puck is pushed up the far side wall at the left point. Shot coming in, but that's blocked in front by Zajac. He's battling, trying to get it out. It's pushed in behind the net. And now Jurgenite on the left side. He'll just wedge that one down the ice. That will be icing with 8:51 left to go here in the third.
I don't know if I can give you that one since you waited till after the whistle.
I felt like I had to. Because once again, I was wrong. I think you were gone for that one. But it just, I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's just, I don't even know what to think about it
I think
anymore.
I'm going to start an actual tally to keep for the rest of the season.
Need a counter?
Uh-huh.
Have, like, chalk on the walls?
Have a bet going.
Yeah, what's the over-under on number of times that Tom disagrees with the linesman about an icing call? Jurgenite will throw that one down. What do you think, Joe? Is this icing?
Ah!
It is.
You got that one before the whistle. You get that one. So now you're at 3.5.
Okay, 3.5. That's nice. I think I might beat the over-under with that. I might have the over now.
Doing way better than in previous games.
Yes. But with the draw again in the defensive zone here, Zajac's got to go to work against Ruiz, who's got the goal for Danbury. He does win that one back. And again, great job by the centers tonight for PD, helping him start with possession off those faceoffs. And they're going to go wholesale on the change. All 5 guys scurry to the bench. Tipped down by Danbury, no icing on that one, into the far side. Razilov trying to play it around. Turned over on the wall, but deflected behind now. And Chernak will try the far side. It caroms off a shin pad, ends up on the near wing. Chernak up the near side wall. Konstantin Chernak, by the way, is second of the year, has given the 2-goal cushion back to PD. As Houston Wilson on the puck, he delays, and Danbury out of the zone as they change it up. So that allows Wilson to skate it all the way to the opposition line and dump it into the right wing corner. Try to feed it around behind the net. Pass is blocked. And now, Hat-Tricks at center, but that one turned over. Razilov, hard bank pass. Here's Wilson in on the right wing at the dot, cutting in, and he lost the handle. He was upset from behind, and I believe that was Tukane that got a piece of him at the last moment. Danbury back in on the left wing. McGill Diaz battling over in the far side, trying to get it away from Kandurka. Now it's played down the left wing. Here's Carl chasing after it. Into the Danbury zone. He's hooked off the puck. And it's cleared towards the line. Kept in for a moment by Frolov. And now Carl sends it down low. A tuck play in front there. And they couldn't get it to go as it's flipped back out by Danbury. But another good scoring chance there for the IceCats. McGill Diaz moving it ahead. Tipped on. Here's Carl moving in as Frolov. Carl tried to put it across to Frolov. Puck in on goal, and that'll be covered. Penton hanging on, and now Carl is decked to the side of the net. Frolov over there, and that'll bring the pile. Joe, I don't know. It's still a 2-goal game. It's not as if Danbury is out of this, but I thought it might have been a little more feisty by now. We haven't seen quite as much of the
Well, you
rough
asked
stuff
me
yet.
earlier, I think it was about 10 minutes remaining in the second period. Was it going to cool down or was it going to get more aggressive? And I agree. I thought it was going to get more aggressive.
Really, we've had about 2 of those a period.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we might have a little bit more of that. But maybe we're saving it for Friday, perhaps, or Saturday night, when we'll be answering the question of who let the dogs out. So I'll be very upset if you don't bring your puppy with you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Porter will have
So,
to make an appearance.
Porter can become the broadcast mascot. So now we have a PD Ice Cat that showed up on the ice the other day, helped us break the losing streak against Athens. And then Porter can be the broadcast mascot. And quickly turn the other way. Here's Zychik chasing a roller into the Danbury end, but that one is played away on the back end here by Crom, but not out of the zone. Now it's out. Miguel Diaz backs up at center. I also like the PD is continuing to push the puck back in on Danbury, and they're trying to bottle him up in the offensive zone as much as possible. Puck ends up at the right point. Bedard walks in with a shot through traffic. Oh, boy, that was deflected up into the face of one of the Ice Cats who's heading off there. I think that's Rivers. Another chance finds the glass. Left point, Miguel Diaz with a shot. That is blocked. He keeps it in, however. Swings it around behind the net to Gullo. Gullo, backhand up top. Carl, a shot missed the far post. Bedard down for the right point, keeps it alive. Carl on to the near side of the left point. Miguel Diaz has to unload it in a hurry. Flings it into the far corner. Krexler down low looking for Adrian. Hatricks will send it around the rim. Down the ice it goes. Jurgenite up the wall. Adrian after it into the corner. Off of Carl. Poked the other way. And now a chance. Here's Danbury on the rush. Right side. Ruiz centering feed. And that one deflected away. Unable to come up with it was Hausman. As it ends up around to the near side. Fennell feeds it. Left point. A shot. Shoulder save Gonzalez. He doesn't know where the rebound is. Up in the air. It comes down to the near post. Ruiz on it. Wraparound chance. Stopped. Rebound off a stick and out of play. And that might have been Danbury's best chance of the period.
I will say, as a whole, the IceCats have put themselves in the position to score what seems like double than they have in previous matches.
And I think that was Rivers. Might have gone off down the tunnel there, by the way, to get some attention. He took the puck up high, so hopefully he's all right. But with 5:23 to go here in the third period, that might be the end of his night. Hopefully he's okay. Face off to the right of Gonzalez. There's a shot coming in, left pad save. Puck onto the near side as it's cleared up the wall, and Frolov to the line. Wilson skates it ahead, dumps it on the left side, Spagherin into the left side corner, and he's tied up, knocked down, gets right back up on the skates, feeds it to Wilson. Wilson in front, no one there for it. Chernock all the way down from the point, trying to feed up top, and Razlov's going to carry it back to center. I do agree with you, though, Joe. I think they've done a good job of giving themselves better looks, more scoring chances, and just done a better job of just shooting the puck. That one turns out to be an icing call. Faceoff will come back into the PDM when we come back. 4:47 to go in the third. 3-1 IceCats in the lead. This is IceCats hockey.
In the heart of Florence, South Carolina, discover Palmetto Smiles, where artistry meets advanced dental care, led by Dr. Brian Sang. Dr. Sang is a highly trained implant and cosmetic dentist, dedicated to transforming smiles with advanced techniques. He's committed to continuing education and bringing the latest methods to every patient. At Palmetto Smiles, comprehensive dentistry is under one roof: general care, restorative solutions, TMJ therapy, delivered with compassion. Ready for a healthier, more beautiful smile? Call 843-203-5155 or visit palmettosmiles.com. Dr. Brian Sang and his team can't wait to welcome you.
Back here on PD IceCats Hockey. Tom Callahan, Joanne Bethea here with you. Counting it down. 4:47 to go into third. Third period action brought to you by Pepsi. Trying to make it 2 in a row at home here. Start something good heading into the new year. It was a rough month of December, that's for sure, for PD, but hopefully turning the corner here as they are able to push that defensive zone draw out. Frolov up the right side. Spagarin centering feed is sticked away. Chernak in for the left point, and he ripped that one high. Around to the right point. Razilov keeping it in. Now it's played up the boards and still not out of there. Now it's out to center. And tossed right back in. IceCats are going to start a change. Flipped around to the far side. We have played 98% of this game 5-on-5 here tonight. Each team's had one power play. They're both 0 for 1. And now approaching 4 minutes to go in this third period. Sent around the rim. I'm kind of curious to see if Danbury starts to entertain the thought of pulling the goaltender early or not. The thing is, though, as they do again here, PD continues to clear the zone. They dump it in from center there as Lord sends it into the right wing corner. And Joe, there's really not much chance for Danbury to get the goalie out, even if they want to here, and hopefully that stays that way. And again, a puck at the side of the net. Zajac digs it out. Oh, that hit the referee. Didn't leave the zone. We'll try the near side. And it's chipped down. And I will say, Danbury looks like a team that they had a game postponed. They had to play Sunday. Hadn't planned on playing Sunday, but they had to play Sunday and then travel down to come in. So that is not the easiest situation for these guys. And they look like a team that's a little tired right now.
I will say, though, until that clock hits 0, I'm not counting my, what is the saying?
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree with you. 3:02 to go here in the third, and the puck frozen in the Danbury end.
Because we have seen weirder this season.
Oh, yeah. We've seen some pretty interesting things happen. And I'm not saying I want to see interesting things happen right now.
No.
Face off to the right of the Danbury goal. Push back into the corner. Gullo chasing after behind the net. Adrian on the far side on Susinski trying to work it around. And the puck is kept in. So Susinski will try to reverse it around to the near side. But again, great job right now on the forecheck here by PD. Just making life difficult for Danbury. Having a hard time even getting out of their own end. They flip it out, and it's dumped in right back on net by Jurgenite. Forwards changing up here, and that allows Danbury a break up the right side. Legkov tied up on the wall. Cleared towards the line, and now up top, Wilson knocked a player down over there, and now a chance for a 2-on-0 at center. Oh, just too far ahead. Puck way into the corner. Holy cow, Penton way out to play that one. Frolov with it, dumps it through the front. It comes down to left point, Chernak. Down the wall into the corner. That one is knocked away. Turned over. Wilson behind the net. Up top, a shot. Save made, and it's held on to by Penton, who went for a stroll way out into the corner. Made that more interesting, I think, than it needed to be.
Yeah, but he certainly still, as we've seen, has just been an absolute wall this whole night, but not enough to give them the lead, thankfully.
Well, if their goalie starts scoring goals, I'm worried. And right now he's checking with the bench here. I think that they are going to try to get him out for the sixth attacker if they can. 1:55 to go here, but the draw one. Lord with a shot blocker save. Rebound bouncing in front. They score! Dennis Zajac. He's got his second of the game. That makes it 4-1, and that should salt this one away.
I think you're going to get your New Year's resolution of having more PD IceCats wins.
I like that. Second goal of the night, third of the year for Dennis Zychik, 19-10, time of the goal. And that's just being Johnny on the spot. He was in front of the net. The rebound off the initial shot came to him. You know what? Take a swat at it with the backhand, try to make something happen. In it goes. And some of the fans have said, that is plenty for us. We're off to start celebrating New Year's a little early. And they're going to feel good about seeing a win. Lord, his second point of the night. Icing call will bring the face-off back into the IceCats end here.
All right, IceCats fans, on your feet for the last 1 minute 40 seconds in this game.
Joanne's going to head downstairs. Hopefully she'll have an on-ice interview with her first star of the game, which we'll figure out who that is in a little bit. Plenty of candidates. Dennis Zychik might have just put himself in first. That one is cleared out to center. Chernak swats at it. Legkov leaves it right side, a shot. That one is tipped away to the wall. Chernak trying to play it back around. And now the bouncing puck near side to Gullo. He gets it out to center. We approach 1 minute to go.
1 minute remaining in the
Danbury handling it in the zone. There's a shot. That would have sent up over top of the net. It's cleared off the glass. It bounced through the line and out. And now here's a chance up the left side. Spagarin stops, feeds it across. Houston Wilson is shut down as Penton gets over to his left. And now turned over. Here they come again. Houston Wilson up the left side, leaving for Spagarin. Spagarin in the left wing corner. Around behind the net. 13 seconds to go. Danbury will turn it the other way. On the right side, they bring it in. A shot, left pad save, Gonzalez. And it's pushed to the near side. Bedard on it. The horn will sound. The game is over. Happy New Year, IceCats fans. A 4-1 win for PD tonight to finish off 2025. Huge win for PD here tonight. And we're going to take a break as we go into postgame show mode, but stay tuned. We've got our 3 stars of the game coming your way, plus a whole lot more. Don't go anywhere. We'll wrap it all up in the postgame show starting in just a moment. 4-1, PD wins. This is IceCats Hockey.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
At the Law Office of W. James Hoffmeyer, we strive to help our clients in whatever situation they are facing. Whether you need help with criminal law, personal injury, or family law, our hard-working team will assist you throughout the process with compassion and integrity. Our goal is to always provide our clients with outstanding representation and advocacy throughout their case. The Law Office of W. James Hoffmeyer, serving South Carolina since 1992.
With over 74 years of combined experience, Hometown Floor Coverings is the PD's flooring experts with attention to detail and professionalism. Whether it's commercial or residential, our installers are very reputable and trustworthy. Contact us today for free estimates. Hometown Floor Coverings, the flooring installers you can trust. Bring new life to your home.
In today's world, first impressions matter. Step into a realm of sophistication at Butler's Fine Men's Clothing. From timeless tuxedos and elegant suits to refined sportswear, Butler's offers a collection that defines class and confidence. Embrace the tradition, experience the luxury, and stand out with style. Butler's Fine Men's Clothing, where every stitch speaks volumes.
In Hawaiian culture, food is more than just a meal. It's how we show love, connect with one another, and carry on tradition. At Aloha Kitchen, our mission is to share that with everyone who walks in our doors. Our dishes serve the bold flavors of Hawaiian food and the true spirit of aloha. Where Southern hospitality meets Hawaiian aloha, that's Aloha Kitchen.
You're watching the IceCats Broadcast Network.
And we are back here in the Gorgat Distilling post-game show as the team, their victory photo tonight is on the bench. So there you go. A big 4-1 win tonight over the Danbury Hat Tricks. Feels good. And 2025 with a victory. Big 3 points in regulation tonight for the PD IceCats. And this team will have plenty to smile about as we get ready to give you the Mirage promotional 3 stars of the game coming up here in just a moment. And then I believe Joanne Bethea is going to have an on-ice interview with one of the stars of the game tonight. So we'll go ahead and make sure we get that in just a moment. Taking a look back at the scoring here for you. It all started in the second period. Trevor Lord got the ball rolling his 16th of the year at the 9-minute mark from Razilov and Shernuk. Then Dennis Zychik, his first of 2, unassisted at 10:06. It made it 2-0. Back came the Hat Tricks, though. Johnny Ruiz with his 13th of the year. A great shot from the far circle at 16:52. It was 2-1 after 2. Into the third, though. How about Konstantin Shernuk with the goal, his second of the season, made it 3-1. And then Zychik, the insurance marker late, 19:10 time of the goal from Trevor Lord. And that cements your 4-1 win here tonight for this PD IceCats team, a team just really so in need of getting a win on home ice, of ending the new year the right way. They outshoot tonight Danbury 36-23. Each team 0 for 1 in the power play this evening, but the story of this game for me is the number of chances, the number of shots, the way that the IceCats were just relentless against Danbury here this evening. And you hope that this is the measuring stick for them going forward. I'd love to see more of this out of this hockey team, and it's certainly something that I know they were looking for, and they definitely got it tonight. All right, here are the 3 stars. Let's send it down to the ice.
Brought to you by Mirage Promotions. Your third star of the game with 1 goal and 1 assist, number 16, Trevor Lord. Your second star of the game with 22 saves tonight, number 30, Ricardo Gonzalez. And your first star of the game with 2 goals tonight, number 8, Dennis Zychik.
All right, so there are the 3 stars. Let's see here. Joanne Bethea down on the ice.
Thank you, everybody, for the support. I'm very proud to play here in this big arena, with this very loud fans. It's amazing emotions. People in here stand like the goal.
I love it. Dennis Zychik saying thank you to the crowd. I believe he said Miuzamut, which is thank you very much. I'm pretty sure in Russian, for the little bit I do know. So, gotta love that. 3 stars of the game tonight brought to you by Mirage Promotional. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up with a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Stay tuned. More coming your way. A big 4-1 win for the IceCats tonight. This is IceCats Hockey.
For 20 years, we've captured more than weddings, we've captured legacies. The laughter, the tears, the moments that last a lifetime. Every glance, every vow, every I do, preserved in stunning cinematic detail. Because your love story deserves more than memories. It deserves to be a film that lives forever. Something to remember wedding productions. 2 decades of love stories, beautifully told.
Hey, grab me one too.
In the heart of Florence, South Carolina, discover Palmetto Smiles, where artistry meets advanced dental care, led by Dr. Brian Sang. Dr. Sang is a highly trained implant and cosmetic dentist, dedicated to transforming smiles with advanced techniques. He's committed to continuing education and bringing the latest methods to every patient. At Palmetto Smiles, comprehensive dentistry is under one roof: general care, restorative solutions, TMJ therapy, delivered with compassion. Ready for a healthier, more beautiful smile? Call 843-203-5155 or visit palmettosmiles.com. Dr. Brian Sang and his team can't wait to welcome you.
And we're back here on IceCats Hockey in the Gorgat Distilling postgame show. Tom Callahan here with you. 4-1 your final tonight. IceCats with the victory. Let's take a final look back at the out-of-town scoreboard. In the FPHL, Topeka 3-2 winners over Baton Rouge earlier tonight. 9-1 Binghamton beats Watertown as well. Now it is overtime, and I believe heading to a shootout, tied at 5, Athens and Columbus. So a little extra hockey in that one. Late in the second period, Biloxi 3-2 over Monroe in that game. 2-2 Port Huron and Indiana tied up. That is about halfway through the third. And in the second period, Twin City 5-2 leading Blue Ridge in that game. National Hockey League, a couple of games still going on and some late starts tonight. Sabres up 2-1 on the Stars, looking for their 10th in a row. 40 minutes into that one. First intermission, the Avalanche, big first period, 4-0 over St. Louis. In the first, Flyers, Flames are scoreless, as are the Bruins and Oilers. Finals from earlier, Caps 6-3 over the Rangers. Preds double up the VGK 4-2. Tampa 4-3 over the Ducks in overtime. Sharks 4-3 over the Wild in a shootout. Red Wings hold on for a 2-1 win over the Winnipeg Jets, and the Devils 3-2 over the Columbus Blue Jackets. Team USA lost to the World Juniors to Sweden today, 6-3. And in the second period, Finland and Canada tied at 3. College football going on right now, late in the third quarter. Miami hanging on to a 14-10 lead over number 2 Ohio State. Finals from earlier today in the Citrus Bowl, Texas 41-27 over Michigan. In the ReliaQuest Bowl, Iowa 34-27 over Vanderbilt. The Las Vegas Bowl, Utah 44-22 over Nebraska. And Duke 42-39 winners over Arizona State in the Sun Bowl. So that's going to do it for us here. And I want to say thanks to everybody, not only tonight, but all this year, fans, everybody tuning us in, whether it's YouTube, whether it's on Cumulus Radio. I want to say thanks to the broadcast production crew and everybody here. And, of course, Joanne Bethea has been riding shotgun with me here. But as we head off into the sunset of 2025, we do so victorious. 4-1 is your final score here this evening. Everybody, please be safe out there, celebrating the win, celebrating the new year. Don't drink and drive. We want to see you guys in 2026 because we're right back at it Friday night at 7:15 p.m. against this very same Danbury Hat Tricks team. This is Tom Callahan saying thanks for listening and good night.